Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Frozen Heart episode 7. It's good to see any of the people watching this again. If you're, no one's watching at the moment, but if you watch the video, you'll watch this bit. I know, it's...
Single tear goes down ZedXC.
Just, goddamn, I spent so long in this.
This ship's being more profitable. Right?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm having fun. So
I spent 5 years trying to make this intro.
I spent so long, and no one watches.
It's just like a withered skeleton behind the mic, and no one knows.
I mean, what? The
Suck
only
nuts.
pictures you guys have ever seen of me have been those like fucking turtle pictures that Johnny took of me, where it's like me
I
with
haven't even
this.
seen them.
Dude,
They're
it's this video.
gross.
Me and Johnny were like FaceTiming at one point, and he just took a screenshot at one point where I was moving, and my neck is just elongated beyond a human level, and I look like a Galapagos turtle.
He's tucking his a shell under his pigeon. I'm not a turtle.
I'm not a turtle. Shut up.
So what kind of turtle are you, Zed?
If I would be any turtle, I feel like it'd be a terrapin because I can swim.
Turtles can swim?
I don't believe you
Yeah,
can swim.
yeah, turtles can swim, mate. It's tortoises that can't swim.
Yeah, I'd be a combination between a turtle and a tortoise.
A toidle.
It's
Toidle.
That's not what they're called, but we'll go with that. A twiddle.
14C, it's valuable.
You could be a sandwich.
I'm
What
not
kind of
playing
sandwich would be you be?
You guys should play Pee-wee, it's great.
Anyway,
Better than
we're
that.
getting off track. Today, should we? I suppose we'll just jump into it then, because we're way off track.
Yeah.
The only way to get back on track is just to halt this entire conversation. Okay, so last time in the Frozen Heart, Ben, since you weren't here and you actually watched the entire thing with the music and everything, which is the better way to watch it.
You got music?
Yeah, there's music.
Wow.
Yeah, there's music in the edited
bad.
versions that you
Oh,
guys can't
can we-
hear in the
can we hear music
streams.
too?
No, because I'm bad at cues. I can try. I'll take a look and see if I can do it. I think I can do it in Roll20, but none of you guys are ever in Roll20, and then you guys complain to me.
Hey, I'm always.
I'm in roll 20.
Yeah, that's fair.
Pee-wee.
Anyway, so Ben, do you want to do the recap today?
Oh.
You know, because I always do recaps, but
Okie dokie.
yeah, it's here you do it.
So, after a competition set by the group to create the largest light source, causing an explosion, thanks to Matt's performance of Vaven, the party was introduced to a goblin doctor who had been working on a cure for the plague disease curse that had been terrorizing the town. And after leaving and then coming back, they realized to actually ask where this remaining item to find the cure was, and didn't enjoy the moss tea so much. And then after the party was gathered outside to the mushroom forest, where after a life-threatening incident with a Trent creature on Favor's part and meeting a girl, a small child, female child, you know what I mean?
Meeting a girl makes it sound so weird. And then they met a girl, you know, one of them.
Said,
Opposed to small female child. Yeah.
and then I guess you guys unlocked a side quest with Luna to collect all the lost children. That's
Side-
the vibe I got from that.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is. Thank you, Ben.
Essentially.
So,
I'm not finished.
oh, I thought you were done. Never mind. Continue. Yeah.
After collecting the
Just cut
moss off the giant tree monster, it was returned to our goblin doctor, whose name I forgot. I'm sorry.
Blink.
Yes, thank you. And 2 vials of the cure made, but these 2 vials wouldn't be enough to spread it around the whole town. And
Oh,
that's
yeah,
where we left off.
We gotta do that. We gotta find a way to spread it around the whole town.
Did he just say
Did they have a water system? No, did they have like a water system that you?
They have really bad.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump in now. considering Ben's done.
Yep.
Are you done?
Okay.
I just checking.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
you're
done.
done? You're done? Good. Okay. As you exit the sewer grate, you enter into the main town again to see that around you people seem to be sicker than ever. People are coughing up past dinners and breakfasts that you don't really want to look at because of how disgusting it is. And it seems like the curse has become more and more powerful as you get closer to getting the cure. As you enter the town, you see a familiar face running up to you, waving his hands. That familiar face is your old boy and friend McLean.
Boyfriend?
No, friend.
We're now passionate lovers with McLean.
Well, that escalated
We'll get
fast.
naked upon seeing him. All of us.
No, okay.
Get him in here. Get him in here.
Look, McLean
Yeah.
runs up to you. Friends,
You're not welcome.
friends, I talked. Do not see what's happening. I talked to Lucy. I talked to Lord Lucy. She says that to come meet her. She has something. She can help.
But first we should go get the goblin.
What? You got the stuff? What?
No. We're gonna go get a pet goblin. Perfect.
Wait, what? You already did that. You already
No,
fought.
no. I didn't win though. And now that we have big beefy boy, we can win.
No, I'm back. I'm by Nox.
Sort of doing something at the moment, so I don't know.
Damn it.
You might want to say that for later.
Can we just go see Lucy? Are we allowed to call her Lucy?
You can call her Lucy.
Okay. We're gonna go see Lucy, see what she has to help. Then, since you seem so adamant on getting that goblin as a pet for some reason,
I've noticed sort of a way like Curtis plays. Curtis like starts every session with like something goofy. Like every session you start with something. Like last session it was like the competition before you entered the room with the lights. I think it was a couple sessions ago it was trying to steal from the cart without being found. But after we get through that first bit you're like fine. But then it's just like as soon as we start we just have like a problem bit and then we're fine.
It's on to me, boys.
Curtis is a problem child.
Curtis is the problem child of the group.
Says the guy has to build a house.
Hey!
Oh,
If
okay.
anyone, I'm the solution here, okay?
I am the
Me
solution.
stalling, stop you from trying to make, do
Alright.
dumb shit like build a
Alright.
house.
You guys,
thinks it's
good idea.
Jesus Christ. You guys start heading off to the. You guys start heading off to the town hall. As you reach it, you see that for some reason the curse has. Once again, I have to emphasize, the curse has gotten incredibly strong. People are kneeled over in the streets, vomiting. People are sick and dying in the corners. It appears like
See me on a normal Saturday night.
it appears like the presence of the cure has just increased the sickness to an ungodly level at this point. You reach the town hall, the cathedral-like structure, and wander in, noting that the entire place is filled with stretchers and beds for those who are sick and dying. Lord Lucy runs up to you and stares you down. Did you find the cure?
yes, people. Where's the other? I've got this vial. Where's the other vial? Wait.
Yeah, I think you guys just both have them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, it's right here. Oh.
Whoa.
I pretend I was
Oh,
like in my
it's
hand,
just lifted
looking
in my
at the
back
palm.
pocket.
Do you give it to her or what?
Yes.
Okay. She takes the vials from your hands and she's like, "This is not enough."
Can I keep mine, just in case?
Okay. You keep yours. She takes the one vial from Vaven, and she looks at it. "This is not enough. I will apologize to you later for my foolish actions, but for now we must distribute this. Does anyone have any ideas? How could we get this to everyone?"
Okay, right now, Bleak just hears a voice in the back of his head.
Yeah.
Aqueducts!
Aqueduct.
I don't think you know how aqueducts work.
Do you wanna... I'm gonna make you roll for intelligence on that one just to see if you actually know how aqueducts work.
Hey, Baranoth or Bleak?
I'm Varanoth.
Baranoth by
That's
Nox. Baranoth's not even with them.
Yo,
Oh, okay. Shush. Jaden.
can I?
Stop. Stop.
Fine, I'll mute myself.
You're off with playing with Nox. Have
I
fun
have a
time.
question.
Yeah.
Do I know how much of the cure needs, like, a person needs to ingest to be cured?
Not really. No.
Okay.
Oh wait, didn't I take one of the vials to Nox or something?
Did you? No, you weren't even there when we got them.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You're chilling out with Nox.
You're out with Nox.
Chill.
Chill. You're in a room and just kind of like nursing her,
Hey, Nox.
keeping her safe.
You just call him Nux.
Well, Nox, you can't talk. You things. Oh, so I might have an idea.
What's the idea?
Well, we could I don't know. We could deposit it into the water, maybe, or we could form some sort of immunization. I don't know. If we could recreate it at all, maybe we could create more. I have no idea. If we got enough, or perhaps just an idea, if we got enough healthy people, they could head into the forest and get the ingredients needed to create more.
That's not a bad idea. However, when we searched for it, we came across a giant tree monster that attacked us, and while we managed to defeat that one, there is the possibility that there are others.
A tree monster? Of
Yes.
what caliber? What was it? Like an actual monster tree, or like a golem of some sort? What are we talking?
Something more akin to, say, a golem that was just made out of a tree, or some sort of sentient tree entity.
And it was just by itself?
Well, it was the only giant tree entity. However, inside of it was a small child.
Well,
Which-
that sounds more like a trap than just a
Yes.
monster. So I don't know. If we can heal the people that the guards, perhaps maybe they would be prepared enough to go into the forest and take down whatever needs to be taken down.
Yeah, that would probably be the only realistic option we have.
Lord Lucy looks at the vial and she's like, "This could feed, perhaps, this entire hall, but no more than that."
How many people are in the hall?
It's a large hall. It's like a cathedral kind of structure. So, there's, I'd say about 50, 60 beds in there. And each one could get a cap. The vial's quite large. It's not enough for a town. It's like you know those sort of like water beakers? What are they called? Like a pot sort of things that people used to like carry water around in.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like something like that.
It's like that
I was
sort
gonna
of
say a
with a big
vase.
cork in the vase.
flask.
It's like a vase sort of thing. No, it's not really a flask.
That's what flasks are for.
A flask is too small.
It's like a vase kind of with a big cork in the middle, but the vase is made of glass. That's essentially what you have.
Be discreet. Just call it a bottle like a normal person.
Do you have any more, perchance, that we could use?
We could go back to Blink to see if we
Yeah,
could
good money.
find.
You could go back to Bleak.
Blink.
Can we
Blink.
try and charge him?
Oh, Blink. Yes. Where was he? You found him?
Yeah, he's in the sewers.
Wow, that's really dumb. Okay. Well, I'll gather the guards. We'll heal the guards. Send them out to find more leaves or whatever you need. What is it exactly that you need?
Um, does Vaven know all the ingredients? Because as far as I'm aware,
You know, all you know is that you need leaves.
Uh, I will have to go see.
Well, you know what kind of leaves you need.
Is that? Do I know if I need? Do I know if I need anything else?
You've. I'm gonna say, roll a perception check.
Perception?
Yeah, for when you were
am I,
in,
like, looking at it?
yeah, for
Okay.
when you were in Blink's house, you watched him make the potion. So I want to see if you what you actually saw him use.
Good point. I got a 7.
A 7.
A 7.
You saw that Bleak dropped cockroaches in, but you already knew that.
Ah.
You knew that the potion required cockroaches and leaves in the leaves. You don't know exactly what else it required.
I'm sorry, I'm not completely sure of the ingredients. I think it would be best if I go back and get them written down.
Yes, of course. Before you leave, I was told that you are the people Arthursa sent to end the winter. I'm sorry our town took up so much of your time.
Well, it's fine.
Okay. Well, I thank you nonetheless. Please, go. Save our town.
Okay.
You head back to Blink. God, there's a lot of back and forth. You guys should just question Blink while you're down there.
Yeah.
Blink kind of like you walk in and Blink's brewing something in a pot. Hello again, friends.
Hello.
How's it going up there?
It's going well. However, we're going to need more of the cure.
It's going well, he says. Everyone vomits and dies. I said it to the problem, by the way.
Okay.
So not very well then. Well, what do you need? More cure? More cure?
Yes, and
Desperately.
I imagine you would need to know about the. You would need extra ingredients.
Yes. Of course, I would need extra ingredients. So, I'll tell you what you need. Take note. So,
Okay.
first, you need the leaves, like I instructed before. Then cockroach legs. Only the legs, not the rest of the body. Then you need bones. Bones from any animal will do. You need to also use a spell on it, because it's a curse. It's quite complicated, really.
Which spell?
He tells you kind of... He says some words, but they don't sound like words. They sort of imprint into your mind as if, like, the words curl, in a way. They curl into your mind and just stick in there, and you feel them sort of imprint into your brain.
Yo, do I learn a new spell?
Nope, you just learn... you've just remembered. It's impossible to forget those words. So you can just... so that... I'm gonna tell you that does do something if you say it, but it's not really all that helpful. I'll if you want to investigate it later, I'll let you,
Okay.
because it's gonna take a bit longer than like 10 minutes
Okay.
to do. Anyway, the words burn into your mind, and there's this sort of sense of what they mean, but there's also this very confusion about what their true intent is behind the words, It's hard to describe. It's very confusing. But you is but you understand the recipe now.
Is there
Okay.
is there anything else you need? At all?
No, Blee? Is there anything else that you need?
Nothing comes to mind.
Well then,
Tea, perhaps?
tea! Of course! But you must get going, mustn't you?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Will you come back for some, maybe?
If we have the chance to, I would
Yep,
love
I'll
to.
make another promise.
Yeah.
You can come back with your friend! He said he was going to come back with for some tea!
Yes.
You can all come back and have a nice...
But I committed one of the runes to memory, right? So I can go ask the god guy about it.
You've committed the rune you saw on the tree to memory. Yes.
Yeah, cool.
You guys wander out of the sewers again, taking the trek back. It's kind of getting tedious at this point. You wander up and into the cathedral-like main building, main hall, and you meet with Lord Lucy. So, what did he say? What do we need?
Well, we need the leaves that I was talking about that were on the tree,
Yes.
and we need cockroach legs,
Peculiar, but okay.
and we need any animal bone.
Okay. Is that it?
There's also a spell that I have to cast to finish it off because of the magical nature of the disease.
I have already healed most of the guard and sent them out to find the leaves. I can go to a pest agency and see if they have any dead cockroaches lying around. Bones shouldn't be too hard. We can simply ask the butchers. And then it will be up to you. I imagine you would have to cook it. You know that you have to cook it before you use the spell.
Put it all together.
Yeah, put it all together, combine it with fire, and
I cast firebolt on the ingredients.
no, they haven't arrived yet. Now, I suppose we wait for things to come. She turns around and orders people around to go to butchers and go to pesticide agencies and see what they can do. And then she turns back to you. Once again, friends, I am so sorry for the not telling you about this. You see, I was worried. I thought that if people knew, they would panic and everyone would leave. I didn't know what to do. I'm so sorry.
They have a right to know. You can still make it up to them.
I hope that you're alright. Hopefully we can cure this. Do you
You
have
should tell them before that.
anyone you know that is cured? We still have that needs the cure. We still have a little potion. It's the least that I could do.
We should probably give it to Nox.
Feelings!
Yeah, you know, the main reason why we're still here trying to find the cure.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Here. This is the last of the potion. She gives you like kind of a little capsule of potion. This is how much I've been giving the rest of them, and they all seem quite fine. Give this to your friend, and well, we'll see what happens.
And then we go to the quite respectable inn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Is
so
it
we go
quaint?
there.
The quaint and respectable inn.
Yeah.
As you enter the quaint and respectable inn, you see the patrons of the inn, the man sitting at the desk that normally has his feet off and looks quite relaxed, keeled over on the floor, coughing. Welcome to the respectable and quaint friends. How can I help you?
We should probably be going up to see Nox. And then I just sort of like dash up.
Ugh. You head upstairs and swing the door open, see Nox, with Baronoth sitting beside her. Baronoth is gently holding her hand and looking at her with concern in his eyes.
Oh.
He looks up at you, and Nox kind of slowly tilts her head to look at the door frame before closing her eyes again.
I look at them like,
We have
quickly,
cure.
did you get the potion?
Yes.
Well,
And-
what are you waiting there? Come on, use it.
Vaven goes over to pour it down the throat.
Okay, you tilt her head back and open her lips and slowly pour the potion in, giving her time to swallow. She immediately starts looking better. Her skin becomes brighter and more red, and her breathing becomes less heavy and more peaceful. She opens her eyes, this time her face not in pain, and gasps for air.
Oh, jeez. Nox.
I don't think
Sorry about that. I was not feeling too well.
You're okay. Baronoth goes in for like a hug. He just.
Nox
big
kind
Baronoth
of tries
hug.
to pin him off.
Oh.
Don't like hugs.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad you're better, but you see the whole town sort of dying. If you look at the window,
What?
just the open gap. Yeah, you can see them in the streets. I've been watching them for a while now. I kind of want to go help them, so I'll be right back. You see Baronoth storm off.
Yeah. Do you go anywhere in particular?
I'm guessing I see the guy at the counter and him vomiting and stuff, so I just go by him and I'm like, oh, sir.
Where are you? Are the rest of you guys doing anything? Checking up on anyone?
Is Nox well enough to
I
do
want to go to
anything?
the god guy.
Nox, you're feeling remarkably well considering what happened. The cure seems to have worked instantly, dispelling the curse on your body.
Nox is gonna take a 5-minute nap and then
Power nap.
a power nap.
Having,
That's
however,
necessary.
having just come out of your little kind of state, you are currently at half health until you have another long rest.
Maybe Nox is gonna have a long rest then.
Okay, you
Yeah.
sit back in the bed and you close your eyes while the rest of them do whatever they're doing. What are the rest of you guys doing then?
I want to go speak to God Boy.
To who? Goblin?
God Boy,
God
no,
Boy.
the-
Side
Okay, Side-Eye. You want to go talk to Side-Eye? Okay. You, are you telling this to, Vaven, or are you just going by yourself?
I'll let everyone know.
Okay.
I'll go with you.
Okay. Vaven and Bleak, you guys head off to, Illuminations. As you reach there, you see, Side-Eye not comfortably in his shop like he normally is. Instead, he's out kind of nursing people and bringing them into his shop. Hello, friends. It appears it's gotten very bad out here. He's kind of got his arm around a woman as she kind of keels over every now and then to cough. Her face is deathly pale, and he leads her into his shop. Are you guys going in, or what are you guys doing?
Yes.
Talking?
I'm not there, so.
You follow Side-Eyed into the shop, and inside the shop you see many people sitting around sipping on potions that obviously aren't doing much besides temporarily curing whatever affliction they're currently being bombarded with. What can I do for you?
Bleak.
Bleak?
Bleak.
Bleak!
Bleak.
I'm here!
What are you doing?
I'll go up them, I have a new rune. We've seen a new rune in our travels. Would you like to see it and examine it?
You have seen a new rune.
Yes.
Do you have it on a stone or what?
No, I've committed. I can remember it quite fondly.
Well, see, we
Fondly.
can-
Oh.
well, he committed it to me.
Ooh la la.
This rune been near to my heart.
Well, friends, I suppose draw it out for me and do be careful not to activate it.
I'm gonna try really hard to activate it. Okay, I'll draw it out.
You draw it out. He gives you a piece of paper, and you just sort of like use some charcoal pen to scratch out a rough illustration of the rune you saw. Sidite picks up the paper and looks at it. Well, I can tell you that this is not of godly descent, at least. It appears to be of human rune. It is based on a godly image. I can guess that some sort of life rune of some sort. What was it on? What did you see what it did?
A sentient tree.
A sentient tree. Someone must have engraved it onto a tree to bring it to life, but of what cause? I wonder. It's not Thumoth's, I can tell you that. At least. It appears to be just some sort of rune master's spell. I have no problem with you using this if you need in the future. But
What exactly would this rune do for us? Would it specifically, quote unquote, give sentience to a tree, or
Well-
give sentience to just anything?
if you were to use this rune on a tree, I suppose you could possibly, with your level of magic, bring it to life for a short period of time. It wouldn't be exactly that strong, but it would be an ally in a fight. It would take you a while to engrave it, though, so I wouldn't recommend using it in a hurry. I don't exactly know how to activate it, though, so you'll have to figure that one out by yourselves. I'm more of the spiritual magic kind, not really the physical one. So, you know. Anyway, I have patience and people to look after. Is there anything else you need from me?
No.
No?
No.
Well, good luck, my friends. I suppose I understand that you're looking for the cure. Is that not correct?
We've found the cure, but we need to search for more ingredients so that it can be spread around to the whole of Adoel.
The whole of Adoel. Well, bring the cure here. I might bring me a small portion of the cure. I might be able to spread it around if needed. Bleak.
David just sort of grimaces at Bleak.
Yeah.
Hey, just
Yeah.
I think you know what I'm just trying to get you to do.
I think he's playing a video game and he's not listening to us.
Okay.
Awesome.
Hey, maybe you should give Sidite the cure that you have.
You have a cure?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
Sure.
two about.
Well, give it.
Yep, here you
You hand the cure out to Sidite and he takes it in his hands. He watches, he looks at it in sort of this odd fascination, and he looks up past, almost at you, but looking through you, and stands up and walks past you through to the door. You follow him outside as he puts his hand into the air. Suddenly, thunderclouds roll over the sky, and rain starts to pitter down around you. This might not be good for the people that are outside, but it'll do them a world of good when I finish this. He pops the cap on the top of the vial, and from it rises this auburn smoke. It drifts into the sky as the liquid slowly evaporates into the smoke, and you see the clouds turn a faint shade of orange before pittering down. This will cure some of them, but not all of them. It's the best I can do. The people with worse sickness will unfortunately need proper care rather than just a small splatter. So, you have done good today, friends. Go back, look for the finish the cure, bring it here. There are people here that are in dire need, as well as the other inns, I suppose. Don't be hasty, please.
And
he walks back inside and closes the door behind him, leaving you guys out in the rain.
And then Vaven is gonna leave Adoel to look around the leaves. That's what they're called.
So you're going away from Adoel? So you're gonna leave?
I'm gonna see if I can try and meet up with some of the guards.
Okay. Bleak, what are you doing?
I'll follow him.
You'll follow him? Okay, I need you to both roll investigation checks.
Quick question. Where are the ex-slavers?
The ex-slavers have left. You don't know where they've gone, you just know Bleak evacuated them and now they're not here.
Okay.
Good job, Bleak.
Well, they dogged us.
Baronoff, I should mention, Salvatore has been following you around this entire time, just sort of patiently waiting at your feet every time, and lying on the sick people's laps, giving them some comfort in their sickness.
Good boy.
Yeah, just letting you know.
So, I got a natural 20.
Natural 20, okay.
I got a 17.
17? 17 is good, dude. 17 is good. You, as you're wandering through the forest, Bleak almost accidentally finds one of the trees. He walks into a clearing, and just immediately in front of him is a small batch of trees. You don't see any guards, but near you, but the trees are there.
Okay.
You start cutting down leaves, and I'm gonna say Bleak was following you, so he's gonna find it too. You guys each take several kind of packfuls of leaves. Let's start heading back. As you arrive back, you see the guards coming out of the forest, some empty-handed, some carrying fruit from the trees or leaves. Some of them not really understanding fully what kind of leaves they were going to get. So some of them coming back with not palm tree leaves, but pine leaves and needles and apples and oaks, oak bark and stuff.
Well, they tried.
You head back to the main building and the cathedral.
Place.
Yeah, and you see Lord Lucy with McLean hovering behind her, with a potion directly in front of them in the center of the room, dropping bones and cockroach legs into the pot, almost looking like an old witch. Did you bring the front?
Yes, and then me and Bleak provide them.
Yeah. She takes the fronds from you, places them into the cauldron along with the fronds from the rest of the guards, who will look very impatient. She shoos away some of the guards that weren't fully aware of what they were supposed to do, and they have with the pine cones and stuff. Friends, I must thank you. You've done this town a favor. I need you to say the magic words now.
Magic word? Okay, so are all the other ingredients there?
Bones, cockroach legs, and the pawn frog. Yep.
Okay. So Vaven says the magic word. Abracadabra. Woo!
Abracadabra,
What is that magic
alakazam, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You notice as the potion goes from this black kind of or brown light tinted
Massive
ooze
stuff.
into this kind of auburn golden sort of liquid that almost looks like melted light chocolate or something. Or bronze would be a better way of saying it. You notice that it looks like it's the same color as the mist that's flew out of the vial that you gave Side-Eye. Thank you, friends. With this we can cure the town. Please, take a part of it and set off if you have one last good deed to do here. Give this to the townspeople.
Of course. Then I'm gonna take it back to Side-Eye, get him to distribute.
Side-Eye gives the potion to the sicker people, leaving a little bit left in the pot if you want to use that somewhere else. Bleak, what are you doing?
I'm simply gawking.
Just gawking? You just
By the way, while they're doing all of this, collecting leaves, I've just been like going around, and I just decide to go down because I'm like, oh, I gotta go visit that guy. And then I tell Salvatore to wait back with Nox while she's freaking taking a nap. And then I jump down into the sewers again by myself. But the problem is, you see, I don't have night vision. And I can't light a torch, so he's just gonna...
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you're gonna need a roll. I don't know, whatever it is with disadvantage.
Let's just say insight if I can remember where I'm going. I don't know. What's like a memory thing? Because remember I walked around here blind before.
Yeah, I don't know. Insight might work. I think insight's more like reading like characteristics of people, though. It's not really.
I'd say it's more investigation.
Investigation, then.
I mean, we could just go history if you're trying to remember from
That's
what.
a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, it
history.
doesn't matter because they're both
Let's
plus.
do a roll DC. Where's this shit?
So roll history with disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So that is a 12.
12?
Oh, what? Wait, no. Sorry. My first roll is 18.
Okay.
Do you sick?
Roll D20 plus 0. My other one's a 17. So I got a
Nice.
17.
Okay, so 17. That's still good. That's still good. You hit into the thing and immediately realize you've made a mistake. You're about to light a torch and then you realize what happened last time and you're like, no.
Fine.
Yeah. The tunnel seems familiar to you as you stumble your way through it, touching the walls. You can feel things that you feel like you've felt before, and turns and twists that you feel like you've gone through before. As you make your way, you start seeing a light at the end, and you exit into a large room that you don't fully remember. But there is a grate casting some light. You keep walking along and around the room, and you find an exit. And you walk through it, and you find yourself back on track, as far as you can tell. Before ending up in the room where you remember you were berated by slimes and rats.
Vietnam flashbacks.
Now with no slimes or rats in there, and you manage to jump across the river of
Oh jeez.
slime. Yeah. Well, you kind of fallen slightly, and then you realize that it's only
Oh,
like
like I hit my stomach on this edge, and then my
Yeah.
toes touch the poo
no.
water.
You realize that it's only like waist. It's not even waist deep. It's like knee deep. So your shoes now stink, but you're like, fine.
Yeah, that's just like, oh.
You wade through it and walk through the walk into the guy's house. Blink's house.
Oh! I see you're back!
Oh, hello. Yes,
did
I came back.
Did you not bring your friends?
Oh no, they're busy with the cure, so I came by to
That's-
say hello, and I promised that I'll drink some of your tea, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And he throws a cup in front of you filled with like this
Oh.
green mossy liquid. You can see like bits of dirt bubbling to the top.
Baron's gonna pick out the dirt, and he's gonna smell it.
Technically,
he's gonna-
you have to drink it.
I know. So you know what? Let me see if I can do this.
Roll
Can I?
Constitution saving
Wait.
throw. No.
Can I cast purify purify food and drink? Wait.
I'm gonna say you can because you're not in combat.
Yo. Okay, I'm gonna cast purify food and drink just secretly. You just see me pull out like an actual tea leaf and just drop it in there.
Okay, you pull out an actual tea leaf and drop it into the water. Wait, do you want him to see this, or do you want to do this stealthily?
No, I'm fine with him seeing. I'm just adding some flavor.
Oh, that's fine.
You drop a tea leaf into it, and the water begins to clear. He looks at it and he's like, "Oh, that's weird."
Yeah,
I've seen a tea
but,
leaf do that before.
Well, it's a special tea leaf. It's from, well, it's just a tea leaf if I'm being honest. And then Baranos drinks it. How's it taste?
It tastes like water because you purified it. It's just normal water now.
Like, well, it's actually quite pleasant.
I know everyone thinks it's garbage.
Well, then you just see me like next.
Technically, however, Baronorth, you never drank his tea. You purified it, turned it into water, therefore it wasn't his tea.
Baranos still
no.
thinks it is.
You're gonna die.
What is the is there a punishment for breaking your word? Does it say specifically, or do I
From
have
what
to?
I know is he basically just like loses paladin abilities.
Really?
Unless
Oathbreaker. Woohoo!
No,
No,
Oathbreaker is someone who like continuously breaks their oath.
No, basically,
It's not a break it once and you're completely fucked. It's a break it once, and if you don't show remorse, you're an Oathbreaker paladin.
yeah, just go evil, will be fine.
Yeah, yeah, that'll. Just don't do that, please.
So what's the punishment for him now?
I'll just quickly look this up in the
Did I really
Yeah.
break it? Because all I did.
Yeah,
was, like,
you did.
purify his tea.
You can't
Probably
purify the
bad
tea.
stuff.
If you purify the tea, it's not tea anymore. It's water.
But I dropped a tea leaf in there.
Still, you use the purify spell. If you just dropped the tea leaf in there, it would still be his tea, just with a tea leaf. But you completely changed it into something else.
Damn. Let's see what punishment I get from this.
Okay. Let's see what.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the punishment?
Okay, I'll just put this into general chat.
I feel like Baranorth would be
Mine.
feeling really bad right now.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
sad.
You know what?
I don't think Varanorth realizes though. He thinks he's just like outsmarted the gods.
Yeah.
Keep in
Yeah,
mind
Baranorth
that-
is just. He's
Copy
like,
this.
well, I drank what he gave me,
You
so.
have an intelligence of 10. You think you've outsmarted the gods. Sorry, Ben. What was that?
Okay, so I've just copied what it says in the player's handbook. I'm gonna like fix up the words because it's just butchers a lot of them.
Paladin who has broken a vow typically seeks absolution from a cleric.
From a
What the
cleric?
fuck? Who shares his or her faith, or from another paladin of the same order. The paladin might spend an Ellie Night Vigor
And
what are these?
all
An all-night vigil and prayer as a sign of penitence, or undertake a fast or similar act of self-denial after a rite. Okay, so you have to. I don't think you've realized yet, but I will punish you in the coming sessions if you.
and that, guys, is how we lost our heel.
if you don't make amends for what you've done.
Yeah.
Essentially. But you don't know that you've done anything.
Yeah, I know. Paranorth is just like,
Actually,
okay.
let's see if you do know if you've done something wrong. Roll an intelligence check. Just a
great.
general intelligence.
Let's see what my intelligence is. It's just a +0. Okay. Yeah, it's +0.
+0.
Paranorth rolled an 18.
You know what? I think that's good enough. You as you like drink it, you're like, oh right.
He's like, I'm just. Paranorth is like a guilty as face, like look on his face. He's like, can I get some more of your tea?
Of course, friend. Here you go. And he pours the tea into the cup. As you get further and further down into the teapot, you notice there's more and more dirt.
Paranorth will take his cup and he looks at it
it's all
and smiles.
settled at the bottom of the like teapot. So the further you go, the more there is.
Yeah, okay, when he hands me the freaking cup of tea, Paranorth's just gonna look at him and like smile and be like, bottoms up!
Bottoms up
And then
indeed!
And then Paranorth is gonna take a sip of it.
You're gonna
Does
take
bottom
it.
sneeze when this happens?
Baronoff! Constitution saving throw.
No.
Actually, no, just a general constitution check just to see if you can hold your vomit in.
Okay, so that's +4 because I've got +4.
Yep, +4.
Constitution.
You're pretty good with constitution.
Wait, is this a saving throw or a check? Because
It's just a
saving throw
check to
should
see if he can hold
20.
in his vomit. It's not like
be- Okay.
20. That's
Unnatural.
not unnatural 20. That's good. You put it to your lips and immediately that you feel the foul taste of just pure dirt. But it's like it's not even as good as just straight eating dirt. Somehow it feels like you're eating a rotten fish in there as well.
So Paranorth can't lie, so he's just gonna be like, it's something else.
Something else. Indeed it is, friend. Indeed it is. Well, do you want more at all?
Oh no, I've drinking quite enough tea, thank you.
Okay.
I think I have to go help them with the cure now. But
Yes.
thank you again, friend, for the tea.
Goodbye. Have a safe trip.
Can I have something to light my way out? Because I can't really see.
Sure, you can take one of those crystals on the walls.
Oh, Baronoth is a freaking idiot. He could have just pulled out his flail. Oh, anyway, no. I
The
forgot
flail
the
is
flail.
technically has the fire effect and is also on fire.
Oh.
So using it would have exploded it.
Okay.
So you're not fully
Baronoth
an idiot.
is not fully an idiot.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab.
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
It was sort of
I'll
like
throw it behind.
It was like accidentally smart, not pulling out your flail.
So Baronoth is gonna be like, "Thank you," and he grabs one of the crystals and he's like, "Well, I might see you in the future."
Okay. You wander out of the place and start heading back now with like this crystal.
Oh, can I find my way? Because I don't actually know what it looks like. I just know what it feels like.
Yeah, you can find your way. It's a fairly easy sewer system to manage. You carry this crystal that has like a flame on it, but the flame doesn't seem to be exploding. It seems to be like a sort of a magic light. You use it to guide your way out. It's a pink crystal that you picked.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. You find your way back into the town to see Vaven rushing past with a pot of cure.
Oh, Vaven! Hello! Hello, Vaven!
Ben?
Yeah. Oh, hello.
What are you doing?
But honestly, right now I'm not quite sure. So
What's that pot? What's
this is
what's in
the
there?
remaining of the... Oh, wait, did I distribute all of the cure?
No, you still have some left.
Okay. It's the remainder of the cure from the...
Oh, well, that's good. We gotta give it to the shopkeeper. He's not the shopkeeper, the tavern keeper. What's that place
Innkeeper.
called again?
Innkeeper.
You're right.
We might want to go help him and the what do you call it? The blacksmith.
So, right now, I'm just going to go through and tell you what state you find the people in as you
Okay.
enter the things. The places you've gone, so you've entered the hiding search. In the hiding search, you see that it's shut down for the time. As you open the door, you see an old man with a white beard sort of clutching onto a shelf, holding his stomach, look at you and say, We're close there, friend.
I think he deserves a bit of the cure.
Okay, you give him the cure, and
Is it just him that we see?
it's just him because it's
Okay.
closed.
Okay. Fair enough.
As you leave, and you've already done
going
illuminations.
Owl's Head. Yeah, save my favorite character.
Do you want to take Owl's Head priority?
Yes.
Okay, you start heading off to the Owl's Head, and as you enter, you see Joy, kind of, you see Joy sat in a corner, her head in her lap, tears streaming down her face,
Oh
holding a dead owl.
no! Oh no! This is the saddest.
Oh.
He died.
And Vaven's just sort of like shocked, just sort of frozen in shock because you would owl, but it's
Bricks died from the disease. You see Bottom hop off your shoulder and stare down at Bricks, and then look back at you and say, "Well, give her the cure."
You're right. You're right.
She's
Okay.
dead. She's dead, Jim.
Do you want to try giving her the cure? She is very
yeah.
definitely dead.
The cure is meant for humans.
You can't waste a cure.
Before he does that, I'm just gonna hold him on the shoulder and be like, "It's meant for humans."
I'm
not
gonna
sure if
first
it would work.
offer it to Joy because, you know.
Okay, Joy looks up at you and says, I and she takes it like kind of begrudgingly, looks down at her owl, kind of hesitates her hand, and then finally takes it. What do I do now?
I'm gonna pick up the owl like very, very gently.
What?
and
You're
I'm gonna
just
be like, "We need to bury him."
It's a her.
Her, we need to bury her.
Well, you don't know that. It's a her burner.
Oh, sorry. We need to bury her. It's only right for this majestic creature.
At this point, she sort of like nods her head in understanding, but Bottom is not having any of it. He kind of like jumps on the table and he's like, "What are you doing, Vaven?"
I'm sorry, but she can't make it. Oh,
Vaven!
You gotta listen to me, Vaven. Vaven. Vaven, if you don't do this, Vaven, you don't want to know, Vaven.
Bottom bats his wings and flies at Baronorth and starts to claw at his wrists, trying to trying to force him to let go of Bricks.
Slowly walks out. He doesn't even care. He's taking it. He's taking the beating.
Can I get Bottom to roll to attack?
He's trying to kind of like claw Baronorth's hands off. He's not trying to injure him per se. He's just trying to make him let go of the body so he can he flaps his wings, beating at Baronorth's head and
You know what I do?
hands.
I go to the creature, I go to the owl, and then touch him and cast heroism.
Heroism.
Oh.
Yep.
But you can't.
That
do
doesn't make you happy though, that makes you heroic.
You don't have your paladin powers.
It might help.
Oh, see, he has paladin spells, right?
Yeah. He can use his at the moment at least, because he never actually lost his paladin powers, because remember, he did drink the tea in the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So you
I hold him. I like touch the owl. I'm like, it's okay. She's dead. You have to accept it. And then I touch him on the head and cast heroism.
okay.
Cool.
The
Heroism has
bottom
been
sort
cast.
of lands on the ground, looks up, and you've never seen an animal's face portray sadness as much as his at that moment.
Oh no.
His entire frame seems withered and small. Not the proud kind of fluff that he used to have. He seems cowering, almost. He turns his head to look back at Vaven and just flutters into the sky.
Aww.
Oh
Your owl. Wait, can't you use that thing where you can see through his eyes?
no!
Within 100 meters, I think it
I
is.
can't.
Yeah, you can do it. See where he's flying.
No, Baven doesn't want to.
You don't want
Baven just sort of like
You just-
watches him fly off.
to? Okay. You spend an hour burying the owl as Bleak. I'm gonna say you go around and deal out the rest of the potions alongside the rest of the guards. And by the time that the entire town is back on its feet and everyone's
And for the remaining of this, Vaven's just gonna be like trying to comfort Joy and waiting for hope that Bottom returns.
yeah. Baronorth, you walk back to the owl's head to see what's happened, and you see Vaven with the one arm around Joy as she cries into his cloak.
Cool. I go up to him. I touch him on the shoulder. I'm like, you got this, man. And then I turn back out.
Just ditch. Yeah, you got this. Bye.
Put 1 gold on the table and be like, get her something nice.
She runs the place though, so
I still do it. Baronorth doesn't know. Baronorth doesn't know.
Baronorth puts 1 gold on the table and leaves.
Yeah. And I like give him a wink and a thumbs up, and then I leave. And then I go to the blacksmith to make sure he's not dead.
You lean in, you're like, use protection, and then you leave.
I cast sanctuary.
Sanctuary!
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not. No, none of that happens.
What about shield of faith?
Shield of Faith.
Stop casting spells with
When you nut inside her and then hope, Shield of Faith.
Hey, I mean, it's worked. It's worked for some people.
Jesus Christ. Okay, that got really dumb.
Anyway, Baronorth walks out and goes to the blacksmith.
Okay, you wander off to the blacksmith. He has already received the potion by now, and is sort of propped up on a desk, quite tired from the ordeal that he has just experienced. As you walk in, he's like, "Hey, how you doing?"
I'm okay, but you seem a bit tired.
I think we all are after today. I don't even know what
glad to
happened
see
there.
you're doing well. Well, there was a curse around the town.
Yeah,
We-
I think
our friends,
everyone-
we fixed it.
Everyone's aware of that now. I mean, how could you not be? Everyone got sick at the end there.
Yeah.
That was quite a tough day for a lot of us.
I'm glad you're alright.
I'm glad you're alright as well. Understand that you're the one that found the old cure.
It wasn't just me, but yes, I did help. But ah, no, Bear sounds cocky. Never mind. I don't want to say that.
No, don't worry, friend. It's fine. You owe our town owes you a favor. Hopefully one day we can repay it.
That's okay, but I'm glad to see you're doing okay, and I hope to see you in the future.
Of course, friend. We are both Goliaths, are we not? Surely one day we will
That
meet
we
again.
are.
He
Sort of,
he pulls
Oh, wait.
himself up onto his feet and puts his hand up for a handshake.
and I do it as well. Oh, is it like one of the ones where you're almost like an arm wrestle handshake?
Yeah, it's like
with your arms
it's like
that?
it's like the one where you just like pull each other into a hug.
Yeet.
So you put your hand out and grab his hand, and with he pulls you into a hug, and he's like, "Thank you, dear friend."
Okay. Yep. It's like no problem. Anytime. Bear
Anytime,
sort of
dude.
walks out
Okay.
after having his spine crushed. He just sort of walks out.
He as you begin to exit, he's like, "Wait 1 second.
Yep.
Lord Lucy has notified us to tell you if we see you. They wish to honor you for saving the town. Before
No.
you leave.
That. Oh, that's
Please,
fine. They don't have to do
please,
that.
it is the least that our town could do. You saved us.
Well, okay, but
So-
I'll gladly accept.
Tell your friends to meet her. It starts tomorrow morning, sunset, sunrise, I
morning?
should say. Yes,
Okay. Well, thank you. Wait, where are we meeting?
town hall.
Town
Where
hall.
else?
Okay. Thank you, my friend. I'll see you another day.
I'll see you another day, friend. Goodbye.
And then I walk out, and I'm gonna go. Do I know where everyone is right now? I know that.
You know that Vaven is in
Vaven.
the is
Owl's
with
head.
Joy in the
Vaven
the
got
Owl's head.
mad game.
You know that Nox is upstairs in her bed sleeping. You know that you think that Bleak is just wandering around.
I'm just lost.
I'm gonna go back to Nox and just take a nap and sleep.
So you're sleeping next to her, or where are you?
Well, I don't want to be rude, so I'm gonna sleep next to her bed.
Okay. You walk into Nox's room and just like lie down next to the bed.
Yeah, I'm just pooped. My guy just sort of
On
falls
the
down.
floor!
Salvatore walks around and just like lies his head on your chest, and
I'm like, it's okay, buddy. Everyone's okay.
Follow a pillow.
night
Yeah.
starts to creep over the horizon. As you guys all finish up, you head up. Vaven, Joy kind of like stands up at one point, very solemnly, and she's like, "I think it's time you went."
Very bad.
Who's this?
This is
Oh, that's-
Vaven.
And then
Okay.
Vaven leaves.
You exit the Owl's Head, and with one glance, you see Joyce slowly close the door behind you.
And like, what time is it? Like evening?
It's like just past sunset.
Okay. Do a quick glance to see if I can see where bottom is.
You look into the sky. You don't see anything at the moment.
Okay.
Where do you go for the night?
Nox's bedroom. What?
Oh my
Jesus.
god.
It's a sleepover, guys.
Hello, fight.
Vaven just
Hello,
sort
fight.
Do I stop flexing again? Nice.
So, Vaven, what are you doing?
of
Which are you going to an inn, or are you staying up? What are you doing?
Actually, because I'm just gonna like. Actually, I'll go to the side-eye shop. I forgot it's the Illumination.
Yeah, Illuminations.
Yeah. So I go there.
You go to Illuminations? Okay. Baron North, you're asleep. Bleak, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go check in on the what's the blacksmith? Right, just my bow.
Oh. Well, where Baron North just was.
Yeah.
Okay. You wander into the blacksmith and he kind of looks up surprised and he's like, "Oh, you're here now. At this time of the night as well. Well, what can I do you for?"
I would just like to thank you for crafting me this fine bow.
The pleasure is all mine there, friend.
Proven useful many times.
I hope it has. He looks pleased by your compliments for his work. He's like, has Baron North told you about the honoring tomorrow?
No, it's not.
Well, head to the town hall at sunrise. You will be honored for your deeds here today.
I shall.
It was nice meeting you there, friend.
Nice to see you again.
Okay.
I give him a wink and blow him a kiss and walk away.
He smiles nervously. Where'd he go?
I'll head back to the inn and have a nap.
Which inn?
The quaint and respectable.
Quaint and Respectable? This is the first time you'll ever sleep in the Quaint and Respectable. Every other time you've slept in the Laughing Sun. Fun fact.
No, I'll go back to Life Sun then.
Are you going Laughing Sun?
Yeah, I'm a regular at the moment, so.
Okay.
Gotta show my
I'm a
support.
regular.
You wander into the Laughing Sun and you see Timor look up at you. There's the man of the hour. I understand you helped fix everything.
Damn right.
Well, friend, I've got to say, I'm impressed, even more impressed by, with those shooting than I was with those shooting skills you got. Your bed's free tonight, even though it was free every night. I should probably have charged you for that. Meh.
I'll make sure to be a living advert for you.
That'll be fantastic, friends. Do
From
tell
this sign.
of the tales of Timor's Laughing Sun Inn. And the fun we do have here. Today's been a wild one, hasn't it?
Indeed it has.
Well, you know where your room is. Sleep well, friend. Bleak heads upstairs and goes to his bedroom and to bed. You notice that there's this sort of air of unearthly calm. The room, the Laughing Sun isn't as bustling as it is. It seems everyone's like, it's the end of this chapter of sickness and disease, and you guys can finally rest without worry.
Bikini bottom.
The sun rises. Wait, was anyone? Oh yeah, wait, Vaven, you were visiting Illuminations. Yeah, okay. You enter Illuminations. You see, the people that were in there previously have left, and you see, Side-Eye is sitting there polishing a crystal ball. Hey,
Hello.
why are you here so late?
I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'm not really interested in going into my job.
Life rune on the owl. Sorry, I just had to put that out there.
What?
What?
Oh, life
Oh!
rune.
Life rune on the owl.
I mean,
sorry, I had
you
to
need
put
it-
that out there.
You need to tell someone that if you want to try it. But
Also, do you know about?
Also, we have no idea how to activate it, don't we?
yeah, you have no idea how to activate the life rune.
Poke
Can't be
him.
that hard.
Just poke him till he wakes. Poke, poke.
Poke. just like cuts the knife rune into him and just starts
Yeah,
poking it with a
Just
stick.
remove their head,
Joy-
make them
you-
more dead.
You're just like you're just holding Joy like it's a surprise, I promise. As you poke a dead owl with a stick.
We sound like prematurely shooting a butter over as we just, you know,
Yeah.
the beloved owl.
Yeah. Okay, no, stop.
I'm not sure about that.
Okay, well, Vaven, continue. What did you say?
I just want something to distract me from what's been going on.
Was it even your owl?
And what has been going on there, friend?
Well, my familiar, Bottom, I haven't known him for that long, for considering how long elves live, but he's been there for me for so long, and I just feel lonely without him.
Nah. He'll be back. They'll always come back. You just gotta give him time. I saw what happened through the crystal ball. You need to let him grieve for now. He lost someone today that he respected and cared for. So
Loved.
loved even.
Thanks, Jaden.
Thanks for that, Jaden. You're doing God's work there. Do not worry. As the god of magic, I can see the past and the future. He will come back eventually.
Thank
Damn,
you.
eventually.
Live in the present for now. There are good things to come. You have done wonderful things here. You are being awarded tomorrow. Did you hear about that?
No? What?
Tomorrow, head to the town hall at sunset. You will receive your award.
I love how everyone knows about this but us.
Yeah, well, it's mostly the guards have been telling people, but you guys have been avoiding the guards.
Why?
You've been going to places where
We've
the
been
guards
actually being productive.
yeah,
They haven't.
yeah, essentially the guards have just been gossiping because there's so many of them, but you guys have actually been doing stuff.
Useless peaches.
God damn it, useless people.
Pay us.
Yeah. So anyway,
Okay.
yeah. Well, I have things for you to do if you want.
Such as.
I don't know. Help me tidy this place up. There's a lot of vomit.
Cool. Vaven casts prestidigitation a lot of times to get rid of that.
So does Side-Eye. You two kind of wander around the place, just click, Side-Eye clicking his fingers, and you holding your hands out and just and saying whatever magic words you need to.
He's fingering the vomit.
The room slowly begins to clean, and you guys kind of chat cautiously about life as a god and life as an adventurer, where you're from, etc. Explaining stuff that he already knows, but seems to be taking an interest in.
Oh, that's sweet of him.
Eventually, the day comes, and he shoos you out to go to the ceremony. The rest of you guys wake up at daybreak.
Wow, we wake up just at the right time.
Well, I mean, you guys went to bed like earlier than you normally do, so.
I mean, I guess, because we normally go to bed at, like, the middle of day.
In morning?
No, you normally
like,
you guys go to bed in the morning. Because
Yeah.
of your, like, because of Ikdal's weird little thing, like, hey, I'll protect you, but only if you go to sleep at night. Yeah. So, you guys wake up.
Do I have exhaustion on me?
No.
Did I? Okay, cool.
Alright, so
I'm gonna
long
say
rest, right? Long rest?
long rest. Everyone gets a long rest, except for Vaven.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because you've been cleaning the entire night. You're not exhausted,
Okay.
you're just not rested.
Oh, okay. That would mean to be exhausted, though.
I said you're not exhausted, you're just not.
I've had.
Yeah, you just haven't taken a rest. It wasn't that, like, hard labor. It was literally just you looking at vomit for a while.
But I'd be tired.
Well, I mean,
No, that's not how this
I'm
works.
tired.
You're not tired of
tired.
these. You're not tired. You're not tired.
No, I'm
you're in
being
how much
Tired now.
hours of sleep do elves need to get?
Elves just need to be in a trance for 4 hours.
Oh yeah, you're tired then.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought I got confused on the rules.
Okay. Yeah, now I have disadvantage on ability checks. Cool beans.
I don't know why you push so hard to have disadvantage on ability checks.
I wanna be handicapped.
Handicap me, Zed. I swear to God.
Take away his bow.
Yeah. I don't have a bow.
Take away Bleak's bow.
Wait, brother!
Let's. Yes.
I'll just handicap.
It's like
I'll handicap the entire team by taking away Bleak's OP bow.
I'm already handicapped.
both mentally and now physically.
Both mentally and physically. I got rid of all my good shit. Okay. You all kind of start heading towards you. Baronorth, you tell Nox in the morning about like what's going on.
Yeah.
Nox, since you really didn't do anything, you're not really being honored. You're just sort of there. You're just
Okay.
He's along for the
okay.
ride.
you enter the you enter the town hall and you see that most of the people have already arrived. At the front of the town hall you see Lucy, and next to Lucy you see McLean waiting for you. You wander up to them
Gotta get an ambush.
as
Yeah. Combat encounter. Roll initiative.
everyone roll initiative. No, you wander up to them as people watch. And Lucy looks at you and says, "Well, that was certainly odd. I wonder, we never did find out who actually cursed our town, but at least we stopped it. I thank all of you for your hard work. What should we call you?"
Gang gang.
The B team.
Gucci gang.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is the name this is the name your team will be called for the rest of the campaign.
No.
Those 60 explorers.
No.
TFH.
TFH. Okay,
Ooh, that's not funny.
that doesn't work because that's just the initials of the campaign. If you can think of a way to turn that into like a pun or something, like where it isn't,
Farquad squad.
where the fuck.
I like it. I like it.
Farquad
Far
squad.
squad.
The Farquad.
Oh, never mind. I
Hood.
thought you guys said Farquad squad.
The Farquad hood.
The far what? Sorry.
The
Farquad
Farquad.
squad.
It's like
And
like-
expect something really hard to say, so they just pronounce it every single time.
The Farquad squad. Isn't that hard to say?
like Farquad, like Lord
Yeah,
Farquad
yeah,
from
yeah.
Yeah,
Shrek.
like Lord Farquad.
Why?
Cause he's
Uh.
amazing.
Boa OP? I don't know.
Bo OP.
It's pretty OP.
I'm gonna give you guys just a little bit of time. You guys, okay. So we're gonna go. I have a better idea. We're gonna go into break for now. You guys discuss what you wanted, and when we come out of break, we'll have a team name.
Okay.
Does that sound good? Because
Yep.
okay,
Yeah.
we will see you all later on the Frozen Heart. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with a team name as well.
Thank goodness. At long
Okay.
last.
Yeah, at long last. There was a lot of debate. So, as you stand there, Lucy asks you, "So, what team name do you wish?"
Bas!
Damn it!
Blake said. I saw a nudge Blake. I'm like, yep. Blake. Blake!
Curtis!
Curtis!
Fucking eating!
Why are you eating?
You're not allowed to eat.
We're playing
okay, I'll
D&D,
just
no
starve
eating.
myself. I'm an anorexic little girl.
Jesus
We are
Christ,
Team
stop.
Summer.
Team Summer. I get it. Well,
She gets it.
she gets it, guys!
She gets it!
She turns you around to
Because we are
face.
bright and adorable. Bright and fun. Yes, the reason why.
No, I'm bright and hot.
Oh, very,
I don't think you're very bright though.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah, you're gonna build a house.
She turns you around to face the crowd. At this point, after you guys have talked, the rest of the town has wandered in. You see faces familiar and faces that aren't. You see Joy in the crowd looking up at Vaven. You see Romeo from the Inspectable and Quainton. That was the guy's name, by the way. None of you asked. You've been in there so much, none of you even asked.
Wait, who's the guy's name?
Romeo. His name's Romeo.
I hate him.
Romeo.
Yeah. You see Timor from the Laughing
Wanted to kill
Sun.
him.
You see Blux sort of hanging from a chandelier looking down at you. McLean stands beside you. Side-Eye sits in the crowd, and so does Gloom.
Hey, what about Blink and I forgot what the other goblin's name is. I'm sorry.
Like I said, Blux is in the in the chandelier looking down at you. Blink isn't there. Blink's still in the sewers. But you see the entire town looking up at you, and with one, Lord Lucy brushes past you and says, "My friends, today we come here to celebrate the heroes that saved us. Team Summer."
Woo!
A cheer breaks out in the crowd as people begin applauding you. She
Vaven's
reached.
just like awkwardly standing there.
So this is like a Star Wars kind of scene. You know,
It's like Star Wars, except instead of Chewbacca without the medal, it's Nox. It's she takes a series of medallions and hands one to each of you. As there will be a gold award for saving us. Talk to me after, and I shall give you
Money for books for
By
spells.
the way, I put the gold. I put the thing around the medal around Salvatore.
around the collar he's currently wearing.
But you,
Yeah, it's like tucked in
really
there.
get betrayed.
So, are you which collar are you using then? Are you using the dragon egg collar, or are you using this medal as the collar?
No, I'm gonna like tie the medal onto his collar.
Oh, okay. You hang the medal off of the collar, so it's just sort of bumping gently across the onto the golden dragon egg. Yeah, the rest of you tie your medals around your neck, and yeah.
Oh,
The-
cool. Mike. Thank you. Thank you.
The applause continues for a solid while until it finally stops, and there's a bustling row as people come up to congratulate you, shaking your hands, thanking you, telling you stories of how terrible it was being sick and how they're so thankful that you saved them.
Baronos is like, no problem. It was all right. It was no big deal. Don't worry.
Slowly the hall begins to empty as people leave to go back to doing their business.
I just scream, "It was all me!"
And like the few scraps of people turn to you and like laugh a little, like they can't tell. They can't fully tell if you're serious or not.
I'm deadly serious.
I'm fully serious. Yeah. So everyone leaves until it's finally just you, Lucy, and McLean standing. in the room.
Baronos turns. He's like, gold.
Lucy
No.
laughs. She's like, "Yes, of course, they're friends. Well, you shall get your gold."
She's being a real tease about this.
She
Yeah.
pulls
Damn,
along
Lucy.
the rest of you, and she pulls you into a room off the corner. You notice that there is a large, almost a chest of gold. There's
You all can take 1 coin from this.
no. You all take 100 coins from this.
Oh.
100 gold for each of you.
Oh. But Baronos is like, I can't possibly take that much from you.
Don't be silly. 100 gold is nothing to a
I'd take
town
200
like ours.
Yeah. Oops.
Like, well, if you
Speaking of
must,
gold,
I will accept this gold gladly.
No, me Me and Bleak
Bear
take
North counts out exactly 100.
I just take the chest.
You pick up the chest and she like slams her hand down and just says,
Is he
Don't-
even strong enough to pick that up?
"It's
Yeah.
it's not it's a chest that's only carrying. Actually, you know what? You can take the chest because it's a chest that only contains 400 gold.
You
which
know,
is-
But Nox didn't do anything. I mean, Nox was a very vital team player.
Aw.
She
Alright.
was moral support.
Just moral support. She was
Why are you
motivation.
sad that I'm complimenting you?
yeah, Nox didn't do anything. Does she get a cut?
Aw.
Splitter is a...
It's up to you
No,
whether she gets a cut
more
or
of a cut 'cause she did this damage.
not.
She's your team mascot.
She then hands
That's
a
fun.
handful of gold
Generous.
to McLean, and he looks at her thankfully. As you leave, McLean turns to you. So, I suppose you'll be off now?
Yes, we have another adventure to get to, but I hope you're down as well, and
Well,
I wish you the
friends,
best of luck.
I sincerely hope that wherever you end up, it's a good place. You know?
Oh yeah, I forgot about my war horse. I just left him outside of the tavern. Eh?
Yeah. He's just been there. They've just been doing
You
horse
just
things.
died of disease for now.
Well, I don't know how much I could thank you for helping our town. Anytime you ever come back to Adoel, come visit. I'll be more than hospitable.
Oh yes, certainly. I'll definitely come here if I have time. But
What a kind gesture.
Is that a promise?
that is
Oh,
Okay?
no.
Add it to your list!
go to.
You have to go back
Adoel,
and visit
Adoel.
McLean. I
Go
hope
to Adoel and
I can consider you as friends from now on.
Oh,
certainly.
definitely.
We've
That's
helped
good.
each other. That's what friends do.
If you're ever in need of detective work, you know who to call. And he turns and leaves.
As he walks away.
Well, you have officially completed the Adoel plotline. Is there anything
Yay.
else you guys want to do in Adoel before you pack up and head?
Yeah, go to Side-Eye. I need to spend all 100 of my gold. Get some spells.
Can I
Get
go
some
buy
spells. Okay.
Get some. I've got to take advantage of the wizards. The only reason to play a wizard
Yeah.
as opposed to any other caster.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to side A as well. I'm gonna get some more cool illusion spells on
Oh,
me.
fuck's sake.
And you can't do that though. Don't try to do something a wizard can do. Only wizards can buy
No,
spells.
he's trying to get me
What is
to.
superiority game?
He's trying to get me to enchant his armor more.
No, just
Can I
illusion
enchant my bow
spells.
more?
Illusion
You
spells?
can't get wizard spells. Or just any spells, only I can get
He
spells.
said, can I enchant my bow more? Just become more OP.
No.
Let's
I'm
give Side-Eye all 400
Let's just say your
gold.
bow's been engraved with the power, and then that power can't be infused.
That
with
power
others.
is negative on attack.
Otherwise, it'll blow
No.
up. Yeah,
No,
that's right.
we give Side-Eye the 400 gold and see what kind of enchantments he can put on the bow after that.
Hey, get your own gold. I'm not
yeah,
paying money for my own thing.
yeah, God.
Okay.
Okay.
You all go back to Side-Eye?
Hey, can I grab
Hell
my
yeah.
swords off big
Yeah.
dumb boy? House boy?
Baronorth? What?
Yeah, Baron.
Okay, you wander up to Baronorth.
Actually, no, I don't need swords anymore. I have my bow.
You wander up to Baronorth and then turn around and wander away from Baronorth.
Yo, I could take one of those short swords because
Like, can I just flip them off and then walk away?
Yeah, you turn around for a split second, flip them off, and then walk away without any explanation on why.
It's all my swords. He didn't have any silver, right?
Okay,
I sold one.
Wait, it's why would I want one?
you
Just
all
a
head
fluff.
head over to Side-Eye, and as you walk into the shop, he looks at you and he's like, "Shouldn't you guys have been left by now?"
Oh yes, we're just doing a few things before we leave, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to see you're in good health though. But you are a god, of course. So
Yes, I never got
But,
sick in the first place.
I just have a favor to ask of you, if that's all right.
A favor, fine.
Yes.
What is it?
I pull out this like this. Let's see what I have in my inventory. I. Mm, hmm. Okay, let's just say I rip off a piece of fabric off my clothes, okay?
Okay.
And then I'm like, can you make this so when I put it on my head, it looks like my head's on fire, as in like it's a skull shaped with fire.
Sorry,
Then,
this is out of
cool.
character. Are you just like trying to be Ghost Rider?
Pretty much.
From the cage.
I can make it so that the thing is on fire, and then you put it on your head, and then it looks like you're just wearing a flaming thing on your head.
Okay, can you make my chainmail look like it's on fire?
No. Because that's expensive, and I know
How
you
much?
still... For an entire set of chainmail, that's gonna be 200-300 gold.
Okay, I only have 100. Never
Yeah,
mind.
that's not gonna do.
Okay.
What about some surfaces?
Huh?
No.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to.
I will clean your shop for you.
Well, we already did that last night.
Yeah, that's why I'm exhausted.
Did you even get paid for that?
No!
It was just good old family
Did I-
friendly.
I-
Do you
my-
want? Do you want to get paid for that? I can pay you.
How much would you pay me for that?
I don't know. We did it together, so I suppose however much I'd award myself for doing that, which isn't really all that much. I'd say about 10 gold, maybe.
It, very well.
He just kind of slides 10 gold across the table and is like, take it.
Heck yeah.
10 gold for cleaning a shop. Yo!
I don't actually know how much spells are. That's not
I
Your
don't
shop.
know what the price is to buy spells for a wizard. I know that it will cost me 50 gold if I want to like transfer it into my spell book.
I suppose that's just like how much a spell is then.
Okay, so I've got to pay $100 to transfer a spell in total.
No, $50 is you take the spell from him and put it into your thing.
No, what I
Oh.
would have to do is I'd have to like buy a spell scroll, unless I just pay the $50 and he just teaches me the spell and I can transfer it into my book.
No, well,
However you would do it.
I'm gonna do it so that a spell is, yeah, I'm gonna say 100 gold. Actually,
Okay.
you know what? 50 gold. 50 gold sounds good.
Okay.
He gets half off? What about me?
No,
That-
it's not half off. It's just how Zed's decided to do
Yeah,
it.
he pays 100 gold for the spell, and I don't know if you want to spend the other 50 gold to put it into your book. Feel free.
Wait, so am I paying 50 gold to buy the spell scroll? Then I have to pay another 50 to get the materials to transfer it in my book.
I don't know.
Or are we doing
I'm just gonna roll and see what happens. Okay, you're what you're doing is you're buying the spell scroll, and it's just gonna go immediately into your book. So 50
Oh,
gold.
okay. We could just say like Sidep magically pops it in there.
Yeah, he just clicks his fingers and boop.
Right? Okay.
But yeah, 50 gold for a spell, so you can get 2 spells with the money that you got today.
Okay. Cool. This may take off me.
While you're doing that, are you sure you don't want to have that flaming washcloth?
Why not?
Um,
Do you have a hat that I could buy?
A hat? Like, what kind of hat?
Just something.
Why do
Something
you,
that'll cover my head.
we have,
Maybe a leather hat or something. I don't know.
we have hoods and caps and top hats, whatever you want, really. Just, I need
Top hat.
a top hat? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You should, he
Is there
kind
a
of
top hat big enough for him?
he kind of like looks through a gallery of like just kind of mishmash clothes. You see that it's like kind of like stuff he just bought, and he's like, "Yeah, I could sell that in a shop."
Nice.
You see a series of hats on like a top rack. He pulls like a couple of them down. The hats aren't exactly the best quality. They look like they've been there for a while since no one comes in here to buy hats. He pulls off this old sort of like it's a top hat, but the top hat has a very kind of flat brim and sort of curves around. It almost looks like a sort of mutated cowboy's hat.
Good enough. He's like, Baroneth asks how much for the hat and how much for the enchantment.
How much? If you're just setting a washcloth on fire with an illusion, it's only gonna be like, what, 10 gold? The hat's gonna be 5.
Alright. Yeah, top hat on fire, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
Minus 15 gold from your inventory, and he gives you those 2 things. Top hat doesn't. The top hat doesn't give you any more AC, by the way.
Yeah, no. Why would it?
You
It's
have
top hat.
charisma because he's awesome.
No.
Okay, and what spells are you gonna
Intimidation?
go with?
If anything, it removes charisma. It's a really shitty top hat.
Sure.
Um,
He's the only person who's any form of charismatic. Okay.
Bleak, you still have that bell, by the way. If you want to check what that does, or
You know,
Oh yeah, what does it do?
well, you gotta ask Side-Eye, but first we're gonna do Vaven.
okay, I know I'm gonna get counterspell because qualities, and I'm gonna get haste.
Counterspell and haste. Cool.
Yes.
Sounds like a good combo. Let's go. Add those. Add those to your spells.
Okay, they're added,
And
and my gold's gone.
Remove the 100 gold you just got.
I now only have 19 gold. That's fine with me.
Bleak, are you asking about the bell?
Yeah, I want to figure out what the bell does.
Okay. You hold out. Well, you gotta talk to.
Yo, Big G.
Hey, Big G. My name starts with C.
But you're a god, so it works.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, what is it?
What does this bell do?
Bell. Hold on. Let me see.
I hand them the bell.
It's a polished silver, small bell. That's like, it's like one of those ones that you put on a reception counter and you just tap the top and it goes ding ding ding. You know those?
Mm-hmm.
He
Oh, wait,
takes
it's not a huge church bell. Wow.
It's not like a church bell or like one that has a handle that you ring.
The church bell is like big than a person.
He taps the top of it and is a ding, and suddenly the room around you starts to shake and this this orb appears around you.
Oh no.
That's it. There's just a kind of silvery, a mirror-like orb just around you.
Baroneth kind of pokes the orb.
You poke the orb.
Takes 20 damage.
It doesn't really do anything. Your hand just sort of inside, and then you pull out. No.
So I can get out of the orb.
You can get out of the orb.
Can Baroneth tap the bell again?
You tap it again. You walk inside the orb, and tap it, and the orb around you just shrinks back into the bell.
Hey, Baroneth figured it out. My Baroneth said it out loud. He was talking in the third person.
Side-Eye tells you about what he just saw. That was the spell, and you guys are gonna like this. Tiny Hut.
Damn, I already got that one. So
Tiny Heart did?
Tiny Hut. It's the one you guys were talking about earlier, where it just makes like a little a thing around you. He tells you that the longer you hold down the bell button, the bigger the orb will get.
since I also have tiny hut, we can have a tough one. I'm having my own tiny hut.
His private tiny hut and Bell
Yeah.
tiny hut.
My tiny hut's better, my tiny hut's portable.
I mean, I can cast it whenever I want.
Yeah, you gotta put the bell down and ring it.
Yeah.
Well, now I have permanent tiny hut.
Well, it's not
So do
permanent.
I.
It'll go away after 8 hours.
Don't ruin my fun, Zed.
It's
Yeah.
just you. It's just you now have a bell that does it. So, is Tiny Hut a cantrip? It's a spell, isn't it?
It's a spell.
Dead level spell,
Yeah. So you can do it with. You can now use Tiny Hut without using spell slots.
That is every single combat. You know what?
Every single combat, Tiny Hut.
It takes a minute to cast.
And you're all initiative tiny hut.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you're willing
you
to
gotta-
put 10 rounds on casting it,
for
then
for concept on like that bell, the bell sound went on for like about 10 seconds, and the orb in the air wasn't really that big. You couldn't really all fit inside it. You have to hold down the bell button and just let it ring for like a minute before
Can
it
I
reaches
shoot
its
while
max
holding down
size.
the bell button? Because it's
No.
a pretty small bell, right?
That's an action.
But what if I just stand on the bell button?
If you stand on it,
it.
Break it.
No,
yeah, you could. You don't want to stand on it. You'll break the bell.
Yeah, and then you guys will have to go to my tiny hut.
Yeah. Okay. So is there anything else you guys wanted to do while you're there?
I said, I literally, Bernoth takes all his equipment, puts it on the table,
Also,
and asks,
Curtis, are you happy now? Magic items?
Heck
Is,
yeah.
is this what you wanted?
Magic item taking the role of a spell I already have. No, it's great. I'm still gonna cut. Davin's still gonna just sleep in his own tiny hut.
Yeah. Okay. So what
And
are
that
you?
means I've got a private sleeping chamber for my
North?
tiefling harem.
Bernoth takes his flail, his glowing dagger,
Yeah.
and his short sword and shield, puts it on the table, is like, what can I do with this stuff for 89 gold?
What?
What enchantments do you got for me?
I can't do something to all of that for 89 gold, even the
No,
smallest
I mean,
enchantments.
like, what can you do for my shield for 89 gold?
To your shield, well, I could disenchant the enchantment that's already on it.
Wait, what's the enchantment on it?
I don't know. I just sense magic coming from it.
Didn't Side-Eye enchant it though?
No, Side-Eye didn't enchant the shield.
Oh no, not the shield, the mace. The
Yeah,
flail.
he enchanted the mace, but the shield he
Wait.
just bought.
Shield's enchanted?
It was some sort of enchantment.
Could you figure out what it is?
I could try, but it's a weird enchantment. I haven't really detected much like it before.
Well,
You'll need to give it to me for a couple minutes.
sure, yeah.
He takes the shield and kind of like looks over it and inspects like certain elements of it, and he's like, well, "This looks like a shield given to you by God.
Really?
I think Lotos has gifted you something."
How many
That's-
gods live here?
I don't think Lotos doesn't live here, but I think he's given his he's given his paladin something to look forward to.
Oh, Bernoth takes the shield. He gets on his knees. I'm like, Lotos, my savior, my god, I thank you for this gift. You know. And then he gets his then he gets his mace out again. He's like, what else can he do to it?
He's like, I can't do anything without completely rewriting the spells on it, which will cast to both remove the spells that are currently on it and then add all of them back. So
So
lots
you can
of
make
money.
it flame again, and then what else?
Well, first of all, the flame. I can make it glow. I don't know. What do you want?
Can you make it lighter?
It's a flail. It's supposed to be heavy.
Make it sentient.
Make it sentient.
Yeah, make it alive.
You could try the rune.
Oh yeah. Hey, I look at Bleak. I'm like, Bleak, can you put the rune on
We
my?
have no idea how to put
flare? Yeah, no, I'm just asking you to put it on there. Do you have like
Okay.
some sort of
Oh.
metal engraver or something? That's what I'm asking.
You can just kind of like chisel it in there with like a rock or something if you needed to.
Okay.
Oh, but I
I'll,
want to make it look professional.
But it's not.
Fine. I just find a rock outside and just walk in and be like, yeah, it's good enough.
As you're kind of like messing around trying to put the live rune on the flail, you see Sideite's just sort of like tapping on your shield, trying to figure out what Lodos has done to it.
My god, it's better than yours. Yeah, what has he done for you, huh, Vaven? What has you got done? He's made you clean a shop and then he pay you.
Wait, so
He gave me 10 gold.
to make life, you have to end life. Isn't that like normally how it works? Like you need a sacrifice.
So find a.
Can I have an Arcana check?
Arcana check? Yeah, do an Arcana check on the rune to see if you can figure out how to activate it.
Can I do an Arcana check? Because
You can also do an Arcana check.
Maybe the
I
guy.
I got a 2.
You got a 2? Nah, you don't know anything. You're just looking at it and you're like,
Huh?
maybe if I press it, it'll work. And you just put your
I
thumb
need to-
Try
on it.
poking it. Always works.
Turn on
Can
the
Baronorth take his dagger, cut
Hold
his hand, and then drip his blood onto it?
Hold on, what is, what's Vaven doing? Vaven? Ben?
He's dead. Don't worry about him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can cut your hand and drip some blood onto it. I'm guessing that you're thinking this because, last time you saw a rune be used, it destroyed someone's arm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm back. I got a 10.
You got a 10?
Yeah.
You remember that when,
Maybe he's still imprisoned a small child.
you remember that when Reth used his rune, he used blood to, or he used his body to activate it, and the process destroying part of him. So,
Well, blood's
and not
going
only have you, what Baronorth realized is, oh, I can activate this using life force. What you've realized, not only that you can activate it using life force, is that it might destroy your entire arm if you activate it.
Reasonable.
Ugh. Well, I'd do it anyway. I'm dripping my blood on it.
You're dripping your blood on it.
Yeah.
Faven's just gonna back away like.
And this is how Baron
This-
died.
No, this is a TPK. Even though Nox is. I don't know where.
Where is Nox? No, Nox is with you.
Oh, okay.
By the way, I'm using my non-dominant hand.
You take out your knife and slit your hand slightly, and drop a small amount of blood onto it. The rune glows for a second, but then just instantly fades.
Okay, can I cut my hand even bigger and drop way more blood in it?
Why? Okay. I'm gonna need you to roll a d4 to see how much damage you do to yourself.
Just cut off your arm, mate.
4.
4.
He
Okay.
actually chops off all his fingers.
You stab the knife.
What is the heart?
You take a deep breath as everyone just looks at you in amazement of how dumb you're being right now. As you plunge the knife into your hand and then hold it out over the rune, and a kind of a torrent of blood falls onto it, making it illuminate. For a second, the hammer seems to rumble and move slightly before immediately just
Can I hold it with my bleeding hand?
You hold the hammer with your bleeding hand. Well, you hold the flail with your bleeding hand and pick it up. Without the blood actively entering the rune, it's not really doing much.
Damn. Baronorth is just... He's like, my hand for nothing. So yeah,
Sideite's sighs, clicks his fingers, and the
Can I
wound
pat
kind
him on the
of
back and call him an idiot?
heals slightly. Why
How
did
much,
you?
like 2? Like,
That was a bad idea. Why did you do that?
I thought I needed blood or like life.
Well, generally runes do need blood or life, but sometimes they don't work quite that easily. I'm sure you know. You saw Wrath disappear, didn't you? It needed
Yeah,
his
but-
entire arm to activate.
But that was a teleport spell. It's different.
They're still both powerful spells.
Really?
Well, this one can literally bring things back to life. I wonder exactly what kind of spell you would, what kind of energy you would need to have life given
Probably
to
a
something
life.
else. Yeah. This using this rune in its full capacity would instantly kill you.
Do it.
Cough, cough.
Maybe.
Theranos just has this death rune on his flail.
Trying to
Yeah.
trick someone into using it that's an enemy.
So yeah,
Hey,
Theranos is just gonna be like,
don't pour your blood on
okay.
that.
And he just takes his flail, puts it back in his like his side area, you know, wherever he puts it.
Yep.
He picks up his shield from God Boy, and he's just like, oh, that's enough.
Side-Eye looks at you and is like, indeed it is. You've plenty of enchantments now.
Not as much as I would like, but yes, thank you.
Anyone else doing anything?
I want to go
Can I
to.
try and push him into doing it?
Pressure him? What do you mean? Pressure him.
Try and get him to activate the death rune thing.
Try and get Baronorth to activate the death rune.
Roll persuade. Don't. No.
No. I'm gonna say no to that because I don't want you killing your own party. Unless there's a reason.
It's funny.
And a bit of the best reason.
The best reason. It's funny. Nox, are you doing anything while you're here? Sam? Is Sam
Sam's not at
AFK?
home at the moment.
Mantha.
Oh, sorry, I didn't have my mic down. Rude.
Oh, okay.
I have been saying stuff.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
You've been talking? Okay. What was there anything important that you said that we need to know?
Nothing important really. I was just doing comments or whatever.
Okay. Well, is there anything you want while you're here?
Nah, I'm good.
You're good?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so I suppose you will leave then.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, I need to go see Joy one last time.
Okay.
Well, I go get
Yeah.
Warhorse.
As you all leave, you see Vaven's like, looks back at you for a second. He's like, I'm gonna go, and just wanders off. And
Like,
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
direction.
wait. Okay, real
He
quick.
does that classic.
Baronorth
wanders off
sees
and
him
does
going
the
off,
thing.
and this is what Baronorth looks like. He's on his horse, and he just turns and he does that.
does what? Okay, for those who, what's his name again? I've forgotten his name.
I don't know, Lee or something? No.
It's that guy with the bowl cut and the big eyebrows from Naruto, doing a thumbs up and like with the teeth sparkle.
Yeah, that's what
Actually-
Baronorth does.
Hold on, I want to see. Well, I'm gonna try and get this onto the
excellent.
stream.
I'm excited to like for the people who rewatched it and watching it now, just see this guy and it's like, huh?
What is this? Anyway. So is everyone just going off to do things?
Yeah, I'm getting Warhorse on you. Like, I'll wait for you at the gate of Adoel.
It's War Thunder, by the way. You forgot your horse's name.
Well, War Thunder.
Jeez. Okay, you get War Thunder, and all of you except for Vaven meet at the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, Baronorth is pretty hungry, so he's gonna eat a ration.
Hunger.
Hunger.
And actually, he's gonna die. I'm gonna give my dog
Gonna
a
die?
ration. So. No, I
Okay,
give Cybercore a
I don't
ration.
know if they can see that on the stream, but that is what Baronorth did.
I'm gonna quit. I'll check the stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
see
should
it?
put your
You did it.
Twitch on YouTube.
Hmm?
You should link your Twitch account on YouTube.
Oh no, he's just streaming it through YouTube.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I thought you were doing it on Twitch.
No, I'm not.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Okay,
Oh yeah, it shows that you're live. Cool.
We have, someone
Yeah.
can see it.
Someone can see it. That's good. Okay. Vaven, you head off to the owl's head. Now minus 1 owl.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's -2 owls.
Yeah, technically, yeah. And you gently open the door and see Joy leaning on the table. People are sitting around in the room near her, carefully drinking. At the sight of you, all eyes turn to see what you're about to do, considering you are now famous in the town.
Ah. Yes. Perfect for the socially awkward elfin wizard. Okay, so Vaven just sort of awkwardly walks over to Joy. And just, hey,
Hello, Vaven.
Me and the others were gonna be leaving, so I just wanted to properly say goodbye.
She looks up at you and she's like, Vaven, I thank you for everything you've done. I'm going to miss you.
I'll miss you. And I hope that...
Kiss already! Sorry, someone in the crowd yells that.
No.
Punch her in the gut. I mean,
No, this is a perfectly platonic relationship. For now, at least.
Oh, come on, Vaven, you can't leave her! What are you
No.
doing?
No.
make a minute of killed her pit.
Yeah,
Yeah, after
She's
killing her,
going-
you can't just leave her. Look at her.
I feel like... No.
Give her a
Just
bottle.
come with us.
Bottom's abandoned me.
Guys, stop talking. Stop metagaming, come on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
God,
So then, Vaven just, gives her a farewell hug. Yeah. This? And then, after a while, if she doesn't do anything, he just then leaves.
She sort of, as you hug her, she puts her arms around you and holds you tight against her, and she's like, I really mean it, Vaven. Thank you. You've done so much for me and for Bricks and the rest of this town. I don't know if I could ever repay you.
You don't need to.
this is so weird.
Well, socially awkward wizard. He can't do the suave. Well, it tries to seduce
Hey
everything.
baby, how you doing?
Yeah, he can't do that.
Every time.
And
100% of the time, 20% of the time.
I like those odds. And then he just leaves and meets up with the rest of the party.
As you're leaving the owl's head, you begin to walk to the front door, and suddenly you hear Joy run up behind you. She grabs you, and just before you leave, she spins you around, kisses you, and then pushes you out the door.
Can we get some sound effects in?
Oh man. Vaven, what are you doing?
Vaven, you now stand outside the owl's head, slightly shocked.
and
A
confused.
little bit aroused.
Just a little bit aroused.
Then I guess he just sort of goes to meet up with the rest of the party.
Oh, Vaven, you
Another Nev, don't worry
made a
about it.
mistake. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. You meet up with the rest of the party as they are at the town gates, preparing. You see Baron Orth carry the box of whatever gold you have left and place it in the back of the cart. War Thunder stamping impatiently, and Nox sitting up front along with Bleak, ready to start moving forwards.
Can Baronoth look back at him and just be like, "Well, how'd it go?"
You guys don't know what I was doing. Baronoff
Yeah,
just makes...
you just like thumbed him up. You didn't even know what was going on.
I
just-
could have guessed. Like,
Yeah.
what other reason would he be there?
Make inside check.
Okay.
Yes. I actually went to say goodbye to Blink. That's fine.
To
Well,
blink.
funny.
Blink's the best waifu.
Insight. Insight -1. I don't.
Come on, roll,
Yeah,
roll,
Excellent.
get those good rolls. Come on.
3.
You wholeheartedly believe
Hey, can I
us.
get advantage on that?
You
Why?
know what? You know what? I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna give you advantage.
And then he just gets...
Considering you got it in real life.
Oh, well, 6. Nah, again.
Yeah, still not good. You kind of look back at him and you're like, where'd you go?
Hey, what happened?
Saying goodbye.
To who?
Green nudge nudge.
He just sort of ignores and walks forward,
It's
leaving.
okay, you don't have to tell me.
You
Baronoth
sit-
looks a little bit offended.
You sit in the back of the cart and like gently nurse your cheek where she kissed you.
Aww.
And the cart starts to move as you leave Adoel.
Oh, man. I feel bad for you, man. Just stayed.
Damn, I didn't say goodbye to my goblin friend. Maybe I would have gotten a kiss too.
You should have tried to own him.
Sexually, of course.
Jesus! No!
As first job of slave master, you shan't wear any clothes.
Jesus Christ, Curtis, no!
Seriously, I'm actually chaotic neutral, so it's fine.
I mean, yeah, but no. Okay.
Also, can I hook the moon pie? Because moon pie hasn't been.
Yeah,
you
you lift up Moon Pie and if you want
Whee!
know, I've recently acquired 100 gold. Would you like any gifts or?
A leaf,
Nice.
please.
A leaf.
Nice leaves.
What kind of leaves are your favorite?
A fancy one. Like a really big one.
Well, okay, I'll be on the lookout for a nice fancy leaf then.
Hey!
Yeah, got a pet moon pie.
Pat the really big worm.
Oi! I will
Whoa.
kill you.
Whoa!
And I have an open bow, so you know I can do it.
I feel like... Yes.
the
Wait,
yeah.
am I steering the cart or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, I'm taking us into the direction of, Rootberry.
Rupberry.
Rupberry. But,
Do
like,
you need it-
not
You need to follow. Are you gonna? You have to cross the river coming up.
Yeah, so I go there and then, like, you cross to the right. Wait, let me show you.
As you cross, as you reach the river, you see a small town. Yeah, I get where you're going. Wait, you're just gonna cross across? You're gonna cross into the jungle?
Yes.
Or the forest, I should say. You're not following
Yeah.
the main road?
Oh, you want to go down to Reth's spot?
Yeah, but
Very
you guys don't
cheeky.
know that.
The point he's marked. Okay.
Very cheeky.
But,
How long
Very.
is this
like,
gonna- it's
more
probably
like,
gonna take us a few weeks.
more like that. Like, by this post. And then go down, and then go straight across to him.
So, do you want to just go to Rupberry and then go up from Rupberry?
Huh?
We're just trying to plot the course of where you guys are going.
Oh, Rupberry.
Yeah,
that's-
Rupberry.
So Rupberry's right there, right?
Yeah, Rupberry's there. So, do you want to just head to Rupberry and then move up from there?
How big is this distance from Rupberry to here?
If you look at the distance between Phaedril and Adoel, you can see it's about half of that.
Phaedril. So how long did this course take us? Does Baronoth remember?
That was about 3-4 days.
3-4
It
days.
was
so
like
this-
a week, I'd say. Around.
So this should be like 2 weeks almost. A week and a half or so.
If you're going to Highhost first, then taking the trip down there will take about 3 weeks to get to Rupberry.
Sorry, you see Baronoth pull out a ruler.
Yeah. He's just like you're just staring at the map.
80.
So where are we going? So we're going down past the river to Highhost and then to Rubberry.
Yeah, we're going down here, across here.
I'm hyped for
through
high.
here. We're going to the Highhost, and then we're gonna
Highhost.
continue down through here, and then go all the way down to Rootberry, and then once we're done there, we're gonna go straight up to the sky.
Okay. Okay, that sounds good. So you're canceling your previous plan of going to Daroom then?
Davern.
Yep.
Daroom, it's the bottom one. That's where you were going originally, because that was where the
Davern is.
well, no, that's not where you're going. Where are we going? You were going to between Daroom and Trand, I think it was. That's where the rune was last seen.
We're taking a detour so that we can investigate the origin of Reth's house, which has a connection to our antagonist, so it's a strategic decision.
Okay, okay. Yeah, but Baronorth, you're not telling them any of this?
No. I'm just
Okay.
saying. I'm just like onwards.
Does
Okay.
this count as breaking his oath? That's...
He's technically not lying.
Okay.
He's just refusing to tell you things, which isn't
Cool.
lying. You begin the journey towards Highhost. As you are trundling along, you about halfway from Adoel to the river, you see a small village. From that village, as you trundle through the village across the main road, you see a little girl playing by the side of the road. She looks up at you and this joy springs into her eyes, and you instantly recognize her as you look down. This is the girl you found before, Rose.
Oh yeah. Do I know her still? Like.
Yeah. Baronorth, your promise is complete, by the way, to return Rose to her family. You have ensured that she's back with her family now.
Yup. Okay, so she's definitely back with her family. That's
Yeah.
off the list. Okay, that's gone.
Do you do anything?
Alright.
Do you interact with her at all,
Yeah,
or do you just keep going?
I stop the cart and I get off. I'm like, oh, how's it going? Are you with your parents?
Yes.
That's good.
I wanted to say thank you, mister, for giving me to that nice lady who sent me home.
It's okay. And then I like put my hand in her head and just sort of pat.
She kind of pulls out the tinderbox and she's like,
Now that I'm home, here.
Oh, that's a gift. I gave it to you to keep, to remember me.
Well, I'm home now. You can have it back. I don't need it.
Well, thank you. I'll cherish it forever. And that's a promise.
This is so
Now you-
wholesome.
put it on your list of things you have to do. Cherish the tinderbox forever.
And then like, well, hopefully I can see you again in the future. I'll make sure to come back and visit your town.
Put it on the list again.
What's the town called? Can I ask her?
It's just a small area outside Adoel. It doesn't really have a name.
Town outside of Adoel. To meet Rose. Okay, and then I'm like, I'll be on my way now. Good luck.
Thank you.
And she wanders back inside her house, and you continue. Okay. Night begins to fall. Do you continue traveling because of the whole nighttime thing, or what?
Oh man, we should.
Your guys'
we
schedule
should probably
is-
be pretty tired.
Your guys' schedule's messed up now.
Jane,
Just,
what are you doing to the map?
Jenna,
I'm
please.
making kites.
Stop drawing kites on the map.
Sorry.
I like to imagine Baronor's just like, duh. Raven's like, Baronorth, what the hell are you?
Yeah, God damn it.
I think we should sleep.
There you go.
You just hear Baron like do that exact thing that I did in trying to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And so Baron is just gonna stop the cart, tie the horse, and be like, "Yeah, we're sleeping."
Okay.
Proper long rest time, boys, as
Are
well.
you guys doing watches? Question mark.
I'll go and watch.
Okay. Please.
I'll go on with the second watch. Oh, like, actually, no. How long does each watch take?
How long do you want to sleep?
Vaven needs to sleep for 4 hours. Or be
I mean,
trapped
like, how
together.
much do you just, all of you guys in general, want to sleep?
Like just break of dawn, I guess. Just when the sun comes up.
Sun comes up?
Yeah. Sun's out, guns out.
Okay, so that's about 12 hours, I suppose.
Oh, sick.
Yo.
So, you only need to sleep for a third of that, then.
Yeah.
You're gonna be awake for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 3 of you each taking watch?
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bleak's first, and then Vaven, and then is Vaven just gonna stay up the entire night?
Stay up.
Okay. Bleak, you're first.
Keep in mind, Vaven has got his own separate human tiny hut.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess that you guys put the bell on the ground and ring it, and a bubble slowly inflates around you.
Yeah.
Okay. The tiny hut is formed with the bell in the middle. That will disappear before morning. Just saying.
And Vaven's own one. Yeah, witchy cut.
Wait, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna close my door.
Both of yours will disappear before morning, but they'll keep you safe for most of the night. So this, as the bubble inflates, it sort of shoves snow out to the side, causing the snow to kind of move away and give way to the mossy ground that tends to inhabit this area of the land, as you've already passed through the mushroom.
Sorry.
Cute.
Is the interior? You guys get to decide. Is the interior of the bubble dimly lit, or is it dark?
Dimly
Um,
lit.
dimly lit.
Dimly lit. Okay. What color is it?
Blue.
Wow.
Blue?
No, I would say red.
Red.
That's terrifying. No.
Yeah, that's
My
this
bell,
is
my
just like
rules.
a red dome.
Blue.
Are you sure red?
It's
yeah,
my
red.
no, blue.
Blue.
Theirs can be blue, mine's white to camouflage.
Yours is white.
Camera colored.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or both of yours are dimly lit. Yours is blue and yours is white. So you both inflate your tiny huts and move inside them. Inside, it's very dry compared to the fire pits that you've been sleeping next to previously. So it's quite comfortable compared to your last living situations.
I mean, Baronoth doesn't really mind. He have thick skin.
Salvatore likes it.
Yeah.
He didn't exactly enjoy sleeping in the snow, even if you did. You notice that he, for the first time in a while, he doesn't sleep on top of you to avoid sleeping in the snow.
Sleeps beside.
Sleeps beside you, yeah. Okay. Bleak, roll perception.
Here's my thing.
Oh yeah, do you think Baronoth would wake up if someone was near me and him?
I got an 18.
Sorry, what?
18.
18? Yep. Okay, but what was the other thing you said?
Oh, that was me.
Yeah.
Do you think Baronoth would wake up if someone came near me or him? Because you know how dogs, like, if they hear a single sound, they just instantly wake up and start barking.
No, I reckon if someone was quiet enough, they would be able to sneak past. I've seen my dog sleep, and you can walk around him, as long as the dog is, like, actually asleep and not doing that fake sleep thing they do where they keep their eyes open but they just lie there completely still.
I know what you mean.
Is he having a dream?
Do you want me... Actually, let's do a little fun little game here.
Oh.
Do you want me to tell you what Salvatore dreamed about?
Aww.
Yes.
Okay, none of you guys know this, but this is what Salvatore dreamed about. A little bit of, in anime they have fan service. They've got like butts and boobs and stuff. In D&D
Yeah.
we got fan service. We tell the players
Dog
what their
dreams.
dogs was dreaming about.
Best type of fan service.
Oh, nat 20. Salvatore had a really good dream last night. The dream was about a Salvatore jumping in a field of really long grass alongside Baronorth, who for some reason was also a dog, and then Baronorth let Salvatore sniff his butt. Then Baronorth went and got Salvatore a crap ton of meat and gave him belly rubs, and then Salvatore chased a rabbit.
My heart.
And that was Salvatore's very good dream.
Well, so basically, Baronorth is just feeling Salvatore kick him in the nuts a bunch of times because he's running.
He's just like ding, ding,
But
ding,
Baronorth
ding.
doesn't want to move in case he wakes him up.
Okay. The morning rolls over. Do you guys wanna? What are you doing?
Get back on the road. On the road again.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Vaven. Roll your perceptions.
Oh,
Yeah, that.
perceptions.
Almost forgot. I was so
How many
distracted.
perceptions do I have to roll?
2.
All of them.
Okay. First one is a 13.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
Second one. Oh, this is a 19.
19.
Hmm.
At the end of the night, as the dawn is about to happen, your elven eyes peer into the forest, and deep in the forest, you see a strange object moving. It does not look like it's moving towards you. Instead, it lumbers and sort of with an almost human-like form, as far as you can tell. You're too far away to fully see what it is, but you can see it kind of crunching through the undergrowth.
Okay.
Okay.
Vaven is gonna cast So do I have any idea what it is? Is it just like
You have 5 seconds to take your action. 5,
what?
No.
4.
Wait,
No.
Jaden's DM now?
Jaden, when were you DM? No, you don't. It's not moving slow. It's not like it's directly attacking him. He's not really on a time constraint at the moment.
Okay.
You can just sort of see it lumbering through the forest. You know it's big. It's bigger than a human, and it looks like it walks on its hind legs. That's as far as you know.
Okay. I guess I'm going to like
Fallen.
leave the tiny hut, which would cause it to dissipate, and if it hadn't already, and then I'm
I'm
gonna
a fool.
get. Yeah, you're right. I'm a fool.
A fool!
A fool.
You fool!
Yep. And I'm gonna get a bit closer and try and figure out what it is.
You're not
You're
tell
gonna
anyone
try-
what's happening.
Are you stealthing?
Well, I actually can't get into the tiny hut to get your guys' attention, and yeah, I'm gonna try and stealth.
Okay. You crouch down in the leaves, and you start moving through the forest. As you get into the thick of the forest near the monstrosity, you feel cobwebs and tug at your shoes and arms as you walk through. You brush them off, but they just keep kind of sticking to you. What are you doing?
I would. Do I like see the thing anywhere nearby?
Your eyes are locked on it. You can see it. You see it as large, humanoid. You can't really tell what color it is, but it looks bulbous. It's kind of chest and stomach protruding as if it ate a bit too much. almost. Its arms kind of drag down by its feet, and they appear to have two sharp claws coming out of them, along with its legs. Its head is small. You can't really make out quite the amount of detail on it, but you notice two large fangs sticking out the front.
It's a werewolf.
Do I have any... Can I identify what it is?
First I'm gonna need you to roll a stealth check.
Okay, good idea.
Nat 1.
It's gonna be a 12. No, not 12. 13.
13?
Oh.
Okay. 13? Odd or even?
Odd.
As you're walking through the forest, slowly following this creature, you step on a branch.
No.
It cracks loudly, and the creature its head just suddenly like jerks out and looks around.
I cast invisibility.
You cast invisibility?
Yeah.
Okay, do it.
Yep.
Suddenly, the image of you just vanishes into the trees before his eyes can lock onto you. He stares into the darkness, his eyes wide, and you get the full look in his face. It appears almost like a spider head looking at you. As his eyes pass through the darkness, they almost seem to lock on you for a second, making your heart beat a little faster at the pure terror of the monstrosity before its eyes just pass by.
Okay. Vaven's gonna just back away.
Back away?
Very hard to die.
Okay, since you're invisible, I'm gonna need you to make a stealth check with advantage, because now you can focus more on not stepping on things.
Okay. The first one's a 12. Okay. The second one is a 7. I'm going with that 12.
You manage. You sneak through the undergrowth, careful not to step on anything back to the camp. Finally making it to the clearing. You watch into the darkness as the bulbous creature turns away and starts lumbering back into the undergrowth away from you.
Deck.
Okay. He's too far away now.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna stay by their hut and wait. Actually, no. I'm gonna see if to spend 10 minutes to recast my hut.
At this point, snow is beginning to fall down and create a sort of roof on top of the hut. You notice, you kind of think, and you're like, that's gonna fall down when that disappears. So what do you do?
I decide to just sit near their hut, the other hut, and just wait it out.
Just wait it out? Okay. You sit down near the hut and just stare at it, waiting for the moment where it disappears and pours snow onto the unsuspecting people underneath.
Oh, poor Salvatore. He's gonna get a shock. Shock of his life.
As the 8th hour passes, with a flash, the bubble suddenly absorbs back into the bell, and for a second, it almost looks like the snowcap isn't going to fall. And then it does.
Baronoff is still asleep. Wait, can I roll to see if I still sleep through this?
Yes.
Just gonna roll a d20.
Yeah.
17. Yeah.
Okay. The
Dex saving throw. Yow.
the ice falls down, and suddenly you hear a "Yelp!" as Salvatore springs into action and starts running away, trying to shake the snow, the sudden burst of cold off his fur. Whereas Baronoff just sort of rolls over onto his stomach, with his face down directly into the grass. That is his head now covered in snow. You hear just a mumble of 5 more minutes.
5 minutes. Head church.
Nox and Bleak, you both wake up covered from head to toe in freezing cold snow.
I'm just gonna like start laughing a bit.
Sam had to go do the dishes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make her impression.
Like,
Wah!
Wah!
That's pretty much her impression.
Okay.
go.
Wah!
Waluigi. Sorry.
It's that I feel like Sam would actually say "wah" though at that moment. Like,
Yeah.
That's a wow moment.
It's a wah
That is a
moment.
wow moment.
We should put that on shit.
That's a wow moment.
If I ever get popular enough to get merchandise, that's some merchandise. That's a wow moment. Also, orphan killer.
Orphan killer.
Yeah.
Accidental orphan killer.
Accidental orphan killer. Jesus Christ. Okay. You all getting ready to go? Anyone gonna take out their beef with Vaven for doing that?
I didn't do anything.
Brandon doesn't really know. Brandon's just gonna be like, oh, okay, let's get back on the road.
You just you sit up completely in the snow and you're just like, hey,
Yeah,
and then
I
you
just
get up and
basically
wander over.
do like that sitting thing, and then I just take my arms up and stretch. I'm like, and then I rub my eyes, and I'm just like, all right, let's go.
Everyone just looks at you for a second, like, how the hell did you know? Like, what?
Wait, can I add a thing for me that I'm a what do you call it?
Hard sleep.
I don't wait.
I'm just gonna say you're resistant to cold, considering you're are
Glad
you
you
resistant?
get like some resistance against cold anyway.
Yeah. So that's I'm gonna say that's why you were able to do that, because you just didn't feel the cold as much.
Oh, okay,
Hold on, let me check your resistance against cold. Anyway, so is there anything else? Yeah, you don't suffer the penalties of being in high altitudes or cold climates.
Hey, Brandon takes those clothes off. No. Nah.
Are we doing this again?
Why do we keep having
jump
stripping
on Warhorse?
It's just too many stripping characters.
There can't be enough stripping characters. Come on.
Also a valid point.
I care to disagree, but okay. What are you guys?
Jump on Warhorse and then tell Salvatore to.
It's
try and
War
jump up
Thunder.
to his lap.
It's War
No, it's
Thunder.
Warhorse now. It's Warhorse now.
No, it's War Thunder. You can't. The horse is very confused because you keep calling it Warhorse when its name isn't Warhorse. It recognizes the first syllable and it's like, what?
Wait, is that supposed to be me?
Hey, you know what would be a cool thing is if Curtis, because he's a ranger, can get the spell that allows him to actually communicate with Horsey Wossy. Communicate with Horsey Wossy.
I mean, yeah, he could do that, but is he gonna?
That's not damage.
Exactly.
On the road again.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. I heard crying. Okay.
Think of a team player.
You begin to travel again. Everyone packing up their stuff and getting on the road, and you reach the river. The river is more bustling than you'd normally see, especially around this part. It appears like there's a lot of small houses along the riverbank. Along the road to the river, at least. You see two small kind of hilltops, and as you travel along the main road, you pass through them, and the full beauty of the river is finally open to you. It's a large lake of sorts that stretches out until the mountains that you can see in the distance are very kind of cloudy, you'd say, like they're dim. There's when you're looking at something like way off in the distance and it's sort of got that fog around it. Yeah, it's like that.
Air pollution for the win.
on the river are these strange contraptions that you've never seen before. They are boats, you can tell instantly, but they don't have oars coming out of them. Instead, they have two large wheels that appear to be turning in unison without any sort of manpower involved.
What is this magic?
Two pipes at the top of the boats are spewing out what you could only assume would be smoke. They move across the water quite elegantly, honking at each other, with people leaning off balconies staring down into the river waters.
Yo, do you think Baronorth could make an intelligence check to see if he could try and think of any reasons for what that boat could be working on?
No.
Damn.
None of you know. Even Vaven doesn't know.
Yeah, Baronorth is gonna keep looking and be like, "What?
The
What
idea,
is this?"
the idea of a steamboat is so unfamiliar to your characters that none of them would have any idea. The only person who has encountered a steamboat before is Nox, and that was just because she had to take one on her way to Phagel.
Do I understand the concept of a steam-powered boat?
No, you do.
No.
You
Dang
came
it.
from further north than Phagel.
So we have to take that boat across the water.
Yes, it's a
Yo.
ferry.
Yo, can we meet some pirates?
Yo, guys, can we meet some pirates?
I've got a pirate itch from Critical Role.
You've been watching too much Critical.
Name drop.
Name drop. Yes, we do watch other D&D series. Please stop, please.
Hey, they're a competition now. You can't support.
Hey, Critical
Dang
Role,
it.
you gotta pay us now. We're advertising your company thing. Yo, that'll be $50 for each of us.
Advertising Geek and
Like, cut that
Sundry.
name, do it. Or-
If Critical Role have like a section where they learn about runes, I'm just gonna be like, give me money. I'm not saying you should pay me for that idea, but
you should
me
pay
for
I'm
that
me.
saying,
idea.
yeah, you should pay me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. Enough about
Deep Pine
competing
Pirates
brands.
Control
Yeah.
Let's head on to these magical boats. La 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 la.
The lake is surrounded by lush forests, and as you walk onto the you walk up to a pier. The pier gives way to the lake, and you appear to be not the only ones waiting there. Several other people are also landlocked by the pier, waiting patiently for a boat to arrive to take them across, to ferry them across the water. In front of you, there's about 4 or 5 other horse and carriages. Is there anything you guys want to do or prepare before you're ferried across the water?
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure everything is in, like, the gold is in a place where if someone would try to steal it, it would take them time to steal it.
You lock the gold chest and you hide it under a small. You've investigated the cart that you have now a lot since you took it from those slavers. And you found secret compartments under the floorboards. You pry open a board, and there's a kind of a box-shaped area where you can put the chest.
Baronoth does that.
Okay. You put the chest in the hidden compartment. Is there
Yep.
anything else you guys want to do?
Baronorth is gonna look at Bleak and be like, can't you levitate over the water?
It's a day's journey by boat.
So, we can levitate it.
You can't
Ow.
levitate.
That's
No,
how,
no,
right?
you can't levitate over the water. That's not how that works.
Damn it.
You'll just fall into the river like I don't know, how far can you levitate?
It's all the way there. Let's see.
He has to
Levitate.
tab out of his game.
60 feet. Actually,
Yeah,
no,
you
I have
will-
to go score through my 50 tapes of chrome.
You'll go 60 feet forwards and then just splash into the water.
Basically, you can't actually move when doing either.
Ah, unlucky.
Okay, so is there anything else you guys are doing before or not?
Can I look at the people that are around? That's here, just to suss out any suspicious looking people. You know, people looking to do some bad things. You know, use my good old spell that
Divine sense.
divine sense. Can I use that?
Well, isn't that what you? Or no?
I only have.
Use. I'm sorry.
Wait, let me check divine sense. Let me check that out for a second. As actually, you can take good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the Highhost spell. Located sufficiently. Sure, I'm just gonna use divine sense.
You're gonna use Divine Sense.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the what does that do again? Sorry.
As an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your turn. Next turn, you can sense anything affected by Highhost spells or know the location of any celestial fiends undead within 60 feet. That is not behind total cover.
Okay.
You can use
Yeah.
this 2 times.
I know what you're doing. Okay. You use it. You do not sense any presence of undead or etc.
Yeah.
You feel a faint presence off in the woods of a giant cockroach watching you, but that is all.
Can I look into the forest and wave?
You see a little cockroach on your skitter up from the floorboards, sit on your lap, and then just like put one antenna in the air and just doon, doon, doon.
I wave at the little cockroach.
It disappears back into the floorboards.
I've got a question.
But does Baronos see anything?
What bottom is?
Vaven still doesn't. Bottom still hasn't come back yet.
Does
Hey,
does
never
bottom
will.
know like instinctively where Vaven is?
Yes, bottom is
Okay.
a magic
Yeah.
boy.
So I don't want to like completely ditch bottom.
Oh no, don't worry. You're not completely ditching him. He knows who
Okay.
you are.
Can Baronos see if someone looks suspicious? Someone looks like a thief.
Inside
Or
check.
looks... Inside check?
I should describe what people look like before you do an inside check.
I do that.
There are 5 caravans. One of them looks like just a normal family. There's a dad and a mum
of the normal family.
and a small child.
My family is normal.
You do not know of the child, like who the child is. They're not like one of the ones that you've met already. There's another one holds what a man sits. He appears to be of a monk of some kind. He's a dragonborn, and appears to be some sort of like monk or pastor of a church or something. You can't really tell, but he looks like a very religious man. Another one is quite a elaborately carved one, with various colors and hanging golden chains. At the front sits an old lady who wears colors like her cart. You
we
would
gotta watch out for that old lady.
She looks almost like a circus person, you would say. Another cart holds 2 men. One of them's chubby, the other one is tall and lean. One of the tall and lean one wears a top hat and a black coat, while the other one wears a blue bowler hat and a blue suit.
I see. This
the
man is
fi-
cultured.
The final cart appears to be abandoned at the moment, at least.
Can Baronos walk up to that cart? But I'm still, when I'm like about to jump off, I look at which one of them looks like they're keeping an eye out for other people, or like, you know, it just seems a bit shifty.
You walk. Do you want to look? So you walk over to the cart.
Not yet. I'm just gonna look for now. I'm just gonna see who looks shifty and whatnot, and then I'm gonna walk over to the cart.
Okay, make an insight check before you walk over to the cart.
5.
Excellent.
The two men look like they look like generic people. Like they look like they're gonna try and scam you, essentially.
Okay, Baroneth is gonna keep his eyes on them, but he's gonna move over to that abandoned cart. And
I don't know. Are you further away from your mic, Jaden? Because your audio's a bit weird.
Hello?
Okay, there we go. That's better. Oh, you're too
Yeah.
close. You're too close.
Oh,
Back up slightly.
there you go.
Yeah, that's better. Okay.
Okay.
So you walk up to the cart.
Yeah, Baroneth's gonna walk up to the cart.
You hop off of War Thunder and wander up. Wait, who was riding War Thunder? Was it Curtis or you?
Me.
You. Okay, you hop off of War Thunder and head up to the cart. As you head up to the cart, you can hear hushed whispers coming from inside. What do you do?
Can I?
Do you want to just listen, or do you want to open up the cart? What are you doing?
Baroneth is gonna. Whew. Okay, Baroneth is gonna. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself, and then I'm gonna make it so that if anything is inside this cart, it's not gonna attack me, or it's gonna.
Oh, it'll have a hard time attacking you.
Yeah.
Can I get Vaven to just
So I
follow-
cast Sanctuary, and then I'm gonna open the blanket, or whatever's covering it.
Thanks.
It was a sneezing man.
You cast Sanctuary on yourself, and as you cast it, you hear the voices go quiet as they realize that someone's out there. Are you gonna? So you open it, or do you listen to
open
see if they say anything else, or what?
Well, not
You open it?
Baroneth opens. Yeah.
You open it? Okay. You open the cart, and you see two hunched figures in a corner, just like, perhaps he hasn't seen us already. No. Don't worry. He won't look. He's dumb. He won't even see us. But what if he does? I don't know. What do we do if he does? Maybe we'll pretend that we're not who we are.
Baroneth just looks at them and is like, hello?
You're like, hello? The two goblins spin around and you recognize their faces immediately.
Hell yeah.
Blink and Bluck sit in the cart, looking at you with like surprise in their faces. Ah, he found us!
Friends!
Hi!
What are you doing here?
Well,
Oh, Curtis, you know what you have to do.
technically, Curtis owns my brother. Bleak owns my brother because
Right.
the rule of the shop says that if they want something, they have to fight for it, and since technically they did fight, he now owns him. I don't know why he agreed to this. I did it because I wanted to sell the bell.
So- Wait, so why didn't you come with us then?
Well, we didn't want to make it obvious. We were trying to uphold it, but like be secret about it, you know?
But why is that? Just come with us. The more the merrier.
We think he's gonna do bad stuff to my
I
brother.
grab both of them and then I like pretty much like
Yeah.
Oh no!
I pretty much like a hug and I grab them both and like one arm hugs.
You just have them under your arms, just like walking
yeah,
over.
pretty
Look
much.
who I
And
found."
then I walk over back to the cart by them, and then I'm like, hey, look at this.
Hello, friends.
Yeah, Bleak. Apparently you own them. Wait, no, was it Bleak?
He only owns one of them.
Yeah, I just say that, but I
How much for the other one?
Hair.
and so then
owns
I
one of
give
the two.
Bleak both of them. Yeah, I just put them like on Bleak.
They immediately like scamper off like wild cats. Like,
Can I have like a cynical look in my eyes and yeah.
brother, I don't like this. You made this decision, brother. This you have to go with. Oh, you're right.
I lick my lips.
Oh no.
I hit Bleak over the head and I'd be like, control yourself.
Goliath, friend, please save us from this strange man.
Wait, are they like behind
Which one
me? Like,
gets
when-
it first?
They're like little kids hiding from like a stranger.
I turn around, I'm like-
they're like holding onto your legs, just like staring, peering out around you.
I
in
look
bleak.
down at them. I'm like, the bad man won't hurt you. Don't worry.
Thank you, sir.
But the
They
bad man
can't stop me. No one can.
Baronorth looks up at him with
Jesus
like
Christ.
fury in his eyes. You know, just fire out of his eyes.
Yeah.
I'm shorter than you.
He picks up his flare that's just on fire. And he's like, "What'd you say?"
Flail.
You want me to shoot you once and you die.
No, that'll be twice. Thank you very much.
It's twice.
I'll
Yeah.
just levitate you then.
If you can hit me.
I have
Yeah,
plus
that's a
8.
fair point. It's gonna be hard to hit him.
Actually, no, I have plus 9 on my attack roll.
Yo,
Hey,
damn.
I've got Shield of Faith and Sanctuary,
I have more initiative than you.
and I've got Heroism.
Uh,
I actually want to do this
can we?
fight.
Well, okay. I might set it up later with. I might do Uvik and have a gladiator ring. I don't know.
Awesome.
I
cast Fireball on them.
Anyway, so I'm just gonna
No.
go back to their cart and be like, well,
You let
I'm
the
just gonna
squishies
see what
twist
you
them.
have in your cart. I go back to their goblin cart and see.
There's nothing in here in the cart. We didn't come with anything. Oh, no, sorry, that's a lie. Blake brought alchemy stuff. I don't have my bell anymore, so I didn't bring anything.
What?
Why did you
I'm
sell
just
the
gonna
bell if
pick
you
up
want
his
it?
alchemy set. I'm just gonna take his alchemy set and like be like, oh, well, here we go, and put it in our cart.
Okay, you plonk it into the cart, and as you put it down, the glass vials just like clink, and he's like, "Careful!" It's delicate.
And then I roll their cart into the ocean. I'm joking.
What? No.
I'm just gonna put it to the side. I'm just gonna
okay.
try and move it to the side.
As you finish kind of like taking their stuff and putting it in, you see a ferry come chugging along the water and finally coming to a rest just outside the port. A swing door opens, revealing a man and a boy of around the age of like 16, 17, and a man around the age of like 40, 50, standing ready to welcome the people coming onto the boat.
Alright. We're just gonna wait our turn
So,
until we get on.
which end of the river did we go on? Was it like, hey, Zach, could you check the map? Was it like here or like
It was this
yeah.
side. We came on
No.
this side.
we started here, but did we go here or did we go here?
We're going. You guys are going onto the main road this way.
Okay.
We
So-
started like over here in the corner. Wait, let me do no clue.
How do I?
We
collect-
started there pretty much.
I'll clear the drawings.
No, I'm gonna figure it out myself. Oh,
Alright.
dang.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is where we're ending the session today.
Okie dokie.
Thank you for joining me on saying goodbye to Adoel and beginning our journey into the unknown
On the boat of death.
on the boat. I
Well,
won't say
My
that.
new goblin
Got off
six
the
lives.
boat, so now
Curtis.
the boat, we don't have to be on it anymore. Yes.
So anyway, thank you for watching this episode of The Frozen Heart, episode 7, I believe. We're getting really into here. We'll be in episode 10 in a few weeks.
Wow.
Not by the end of the month, but you know. Well, actually, no. By the
No,
end
it
of the
should
month,
be
probably.
by the
Yeah.
end of the month.
Yo.
I don't know. Thank you for watching episode 7 of The Frozen Heart. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and join our Discord. In our Discord, you might be able to, I don't know, if we're rolling in the bot chat, you might be able to see our live rolls while we're streaming. Because I don't think, oh, it's locked. No, it's not. You can see the live rolls while we're streaming, unless Curtis decides to be a dick and rolls in the Frozen Heart chat. Or Jaden, I should say. Curtis is
Hey.
Yeah, I'm not a dick. Jade is the dick.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the Frozen Heart chat. What do you expect from me?
We have a bot chat, Jaden.
So, but this Frozen Heart
Specifically for using the bots. Yeah, anyway.
Bully him.
Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I think I've already said that. But thank you for watching.
Thank you guys
and
for watching, and we'll see
goodbye.
you next time. Bye.
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 Toodles, partner.